Well, it's week one, everybody, and welcome into the Neville Tiger Network as the Tigers are ready to take on the Evangel Eagles if they've traveled over to Shreveport to rekindle this rivalry over the past 3 years. It's been a tight one. The Tigers have bested the Eagles the last two. The last time we were over here in Shreveport, it was a deluge, and it earned Evangel a brand new turf field, which you can see on your screen. But we're glad that you've joined us for this one. It should be a good one. Evangel and Neville about to get rocking. We'll tell you more about this matchup here in a little bit as we are in pregame. So stay tuned for that. But first, we're going to take you back to Wednesday night with Coach Mike Collins talking about tonight's matchup. All right, everybody, we've made it to segment number 4 here on Tiger Talk, and we talked to Coach Herndon. We had Cam and Thomas in here. Now we get Coach Collins back in here to talk about these Evangel Eagles. But before we get to Friday night's game, we did have some Origin Bank Players of the Week from last week. And, Coach, let's talk about those two young men that were selected Players of the Week on the offensive defensive side of the ball.
Well, Jalen Nichols was our offensive player of the week. He plays tailback for us and, had a really nice catch running a rail up the sideline there for the touchdown and had several nice runs, after contact, and that's the kind of player we think Jalen is. That's the kind of player we expect him to be every Friday night for us. And, we got to keep the guy healthy, and I think that's really, really important. But he can be a pass catcher out of the backfield, and he certainly is a great running back. So we need to keep him going. And then Jaden Reed's just really, come on the scene. He backed up Juju last year, so we moved him to a new position this year, and he's just kind of blossomed there and really doing a good job there. And, we got to have a guy that plays his position that can really tackle well. That's what he can do. He's one of the better tacklers that I've ever coached. I'm talking about my whole career. And two of them have been right here at Neville, and Marion Elam was the first one, and then now Jaden Reed, just tremendous tacklers. They always get people down, and he did a really, really nice job there and, in the game Saturday night.
High praise for the junior DB. All right, Coach, you saw week one, if you've looked at the Tiger schedule, it's not what you could call soft.
Well, it ain't soft, that's for sure.
It's not soft. No. We start off with the Evangel Eagles. Coach Duron and his crew have started to reassemble the teams of old there at Evangel.
I call it the band getting back together is what I call it, including the coaches.
A couple of hard-fought contests over the past couple of years with the Eagles. It was the Mud Bowl a couple of years ago. Last year, if you remember, there in week one, it was overtime. The Tigers were victorious 30-29. The Evangel finished 7-5 last year. Very low numbers-wise. That was kind of maybe the downfall of the Eagles, but what they struggled with. They've added to that depth that they have this year, and you saw that last Saturday night as they went into a slugfest with West Monroe for a couple of quarters.
Outstanding job by their quarterback. He just old Pop. He keeps it going. He's everything he's billed to be, and. The one thing that we've talked to our players about with him is that he can make plays. We've got to make sure we keep him contained. We've got to make sure as a defensive back that we keep our eyes where they belong. And you never can take your eyes off your guy because that's how they had so many explosive plays in the West Monroe game is him scrambling around and their guys just losing their receiver and they're running wide open right down the field. And so, that's what we've talked to our guys about. And then we've got to do a great job containing the quarterback. And, of course, he has some big targets. Nate Green to throw the ball to. Mm-hmm. I don't really know how tall Nate is. But he's tall. I can tell you that. We don't have it on their roster. Doesn't have his height on there. But, and then, obviously, they've got a couple other guys. The little tailback is really, really fantastic. And he can make a lot of plays. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Really, really good football player. And when he gets it, and when they do run it,
he's effective. I
he's
think
very, very effective. I mean, he's probably, 7-8 yards a carry, I would imagine.
Big guy. Well, he's bigger, 6'2", about a little over 200 pounds.
Well,
right?
he is, and then there's another one.
Okay, that's Lopez I'm talking about.
The little one is he also plays receiver as well, but he's quick as a cat, and I'm talking about he can make things happen.
Yeah.
For them. And then you go and they got a very, very big offensive line, huge guys. And then they got the big offensive tackle that everybody in the world wants. He's a 5-star, and so Sanders is his last name.
Yeah.
And really, really good football player. But all in all, I mean, what do you expect? They got a good football team. We've got a good football team. We'll line up out there between the white lines, and we'll figure out who can come out of there victorious.
Well, I heard Coach Duron. He was on the radio this morning, and just heaping nothing but praise for not only the Western Road last time, but also Neville. He's been in a couple of tight contests, and it sounded there's a lot of good coach speak going on over there. I mean, they always shower you with praise, and he is, and Coach Duron is that type of guy.
He is. And he's a really fine man. Look, I've known him since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I watched him play at Louisiana Tech. Actually, my dad recruited him. And so I've known Denny for a long, long, long time. And obviously half his staff, guy on his staff I worked for, he actually babysat me when I was a kid. He was a player. And then his son, I recruited his son, and his son played linebacker for me at ULM. And so great familiarity with their guys, their coaches. Coach Palmer, longtime friend of my dad's, and I mean he's been coaching. I don't know how long Coach Palmer's been coaching. A long, long time. He coaching their offensive line, and they're well coached, big guys, and do a really, really good job. So, they're going to be well coached. Period. Yeah. And so are we. And our guys have done a really, really good job of getting our players ready to go. I think that's what makes our schedule really interesting, is the fact that we play some really, really good teams. And, hey, that's the expectation. Yeah. I mean, our expectation is to play for 15 weeks. So if you're going to play for 15 weeks, you're going to play some good football teams.
Well, you definitely do. The Tigers are on the road both in week 1 and week 2 before they get it home. It's a change from last year where we had 9 games in the friendly confines of Bill Ruppel Stadium. So we start with Evangel, then go to Southside before we're back home with Holmes County and and St. Thomas More.
St. Thomas More.
Yeah, those guys. They're
they're not any good.
And then we go to Sterlington.
Then we got Sterlington.
And we're not even talking. We haven't even got to district yet. That's just your first 5. We'll tease the district there in a minute. But Coach, let's talk about the keys to coming out on top against the Evangel Eagles. What do you guys got to do well, and what do you got to prevent?
Well, I think the number one thing that we have to do is control the football. I mean, the teams that control the football normally win ball games. We've got to win the turnover margin, we got to be able to manage the clock, and we got to manage the game. I think offensively that's our biggest keys, and defensively the key is to keep him contained, keep our eyes where they belong in the back end, and make him do something he doesn't want to do. And don't let him get his feet set to throw the football. And I think that's where, he's been able to be successful, is because he can get out of the pocket. And if he gets out of the pocket, then he's the most dangerous then. It's not necessarily when he's in there throwing the football. So, we got to do a really good job there, both rushing him and understanding how to contain him. And then, our guys in the back end will do a great job. Feel very confident in them. Staying locked on, and that's one of the keys that you always talk about to your defensive secondary guys is, hey, once the guy scrambles, you got to lock on your guy. It turns into man-to-man then. It's no more zone. It's all man-to-man then, and you got to stay locked on your guy.
Well, it's definitely going to be a great ball game this Friday night over at Evangel. I know everybody that can get over there. You need to come over there and watch this game in person. If you can't, you'll be able to watch it on the Neville Tiger Network. But as the Tigers always travel well, and nobody is expecting any different, go over there to Evangel and show them what that Neville tradition is being able to follow this football team on wherever they go. The kids appreciate it. The coaches appreciate it. And you need to make that short trip over to Shreveport and watch a great ball game to start off this season. But I felt all right, great. Glad we got to catch up with Coach Collins on Wednesday night. You can catch that show every Wednesday at Melvin's Restaurant, 6:30 during football season. We're still in the middle of pregame. You see the Tigers out there warming up as they get ready to battle with the Evangel Eagles. It's week 1 here in Louisiana high school football. Stewart Shelby up here in the booth, about to be joined by my cohort Robert Lane. But after the break, Will Anders and his pregame show. Everybody's been waiting almost a whole year for that pregame show to come back in. So we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, Will will take over on the pregame, and then we'll be back for a little bit of analysis before we kick off this Week 1 matchup. So stay tuned right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3 for more Neville Tiger football coming right up.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
It's about tradition, value, and community. We're Creed and Creed, and we're proud to call Northeast Louisiana home. Catherine and I raised our family here, we worship here, and we serve here. It's an honor to support the community that has given us so much. Tradition, value, and community. That's Creed and Creed. If you've been injured in an accident, call Creed and Creed today. Proudly serving this great community for over 25 years.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Lily Joyce, Neville Class of 2024. I drive a Nissan Rogue from Sparks. Go Tigers.
Vincent Ware, Class of 2000. Sparks Nissan and Kia Sales. Maxima Driver. Go Tigers.
Kenya Dawson Bennett, Neville High School, Class of 1993. I'm a proud Nissan Murano owner from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Woodrow, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Alrighty, welcome here to Rodney Duron Field here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Port City is what it's called around here. We're here for a big matchup between the Neville Tigers and the Evangel Eagles. I'm here with Robert Lane here. He'll be joining us shortly, as it is a beautiful afternoon after a long and wet week. About 5 inches of rain throughout the Twin Cities. I know my yard got a lot of water. Bet yours did too if you're watching at home. There ain't no doubt about that, But we're here in the pregame show. I didn't take many notes, Robert, I'll be honest.
Well, it's good to be here, Will. It's going to be a packed house tonight. Beautiful field. Last time we were here
Mud Bowl.
Was the Mud Bowl. And, the skies have cleared. The sun's out. Doesn't look like there's any rain in the forecast for here in Shreveport tonight, which is a good thing. Playing on this nice turf, and I expect this to be a good matchup here tonight between the Evangel Eagles and Neville Tigers.
Yeah, no doubt. The big thing coming into this game is the quarterback for Evangel, sophomore Pop Houston.
Yeah.
Transfer from Calvary Baptist Academy right across town here in Shreveport. He transfers over to Evangel. He transferred last year, week 4, and got ruled eligible this offseason to play football week 1. And here's Stewart.
What were you talking about, Will?
I was just trying to fill time, Stewart.
He was doing good.
Well, it's going to be an interesting contest. Last year, 30-29, the Tigers prevail in overtime.
Yeah.
And in that one, as they won the last 2 on this rekindled matchup. We really hadn't played Evangel that much over the years. We definitely springboarded our season in 1995 here at Evangel as the Tigers went on to win that state championship back in 1995. But y'all talked about Pop Houston, all right? Let's talk about what Evangel has lost over the – you remember the big defensive end, Gabriel Relaford? Well, he's gone to LSU. Parker and Peyton Fulgham. Parker's at Clemson playing receiver. The quarterback is playing D1 baseball. As they believe have a – this is the opening prayer here at Evangel. So I tell you, as they're taking a moment of silence here, let's take a quick, another 3-minute break. A 3-minute break, and when we come back, we will take you to kickoff right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta rolls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys and Pro Bowler Cavante Turver here to tell y'all there's no better choice than Christian Creed for your car wreck or big truck case. Take it from a local guy. Don't call an out-of-town attorney. Go local and call Christian Creed at 387-5800.
Welcome back here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3. Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, Will Anders up in the booth. Jason Ewing down on the sidelines as we kick off week one here of Louisiana high school football as Neville takes it on the road to play the Evangel Eagles. You see the Tigers cheerleading squads and and band out on the field getting ready to welcome the Tigers into the fray. Tiger fans trying to fill up there on the opposing sideline. The Tigers, I don't even see coming out of the locker room yet. They're not even out on the field just yet. The Eagles not out there either as we get ready for all this. But, you saw it's going to be a battle of a couple of sophomore quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You got one, they talk about Peyton Houston. They call him Pop. We'll probably be calling him Pop throughout the broadcast, but he had an impressive performance against the Western Rebels in the Bayou Jam last Saturday night. And, conversely for the Neville Tigers, you got Parker Robinson, another sophomore coming in here. Not maybe as highly touted, but a very, very good young quarterback. You're going to see two good ones here tonight. The difference between the two, Parker plays a lot of basketball.
Yeah,
he's been playing basketball during the summers up till really this year. So not a lot of eyes are back on him. They will be coming, though, Robert.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Both of these quarterbacks are very athletic. The tail's still out. They're sophomores. I mean, this is their first true start, I believe, for both Pop Houston and for Parker Robinson. So looking for big things out of both of these quarterbacks. And tonight is going to be a great matchup of the class of 2027 of two sophomore quarterbacks on two very good football teams. And I expect this to be nothing but a battle. 2 years ago we came over here, played in the Mud Bowl, won 8-0.
Yeah.
And then we hosted them at Bill Ruppel Stadium last year, and it was a phenomenal game. Tigers were able to hold on, I believe, on the last play of the game to win that one 30-29, I believe. So expect nothing but a good game tonight here at Evangel.
If you need a scouting report, and based on what we saw at the Bayou Jam, Evangel's got about half as many kids dressed out as Neville does. But the ones that are out there, their skill guys are as good as anybody you'll see. The key for Evangel tonight is can they deal with the depth at a lot of those positions. That's what's been their Achilles heel the last couple of years when they get into matchups with larger schools such as Neville. We'll see if they've been able to right that ship. You heard Coach Denny Duron on the radio earlier this week. He's saying they're building. Keep building, and their depth is better than it was last year. We'll see how that plays into this evening's contest. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here at Evangel as you see the Tigers emerging from behind the Cole Pittman Fieldhouse here at Rodney Duron Field on the campus of Evangel Christian School here in West Shreveport, right off of Pines Road. That's where Evangel is, and, the Piney Woods here in Northwest Louisiana. At this time, let's go down and check in with our Marion State Bank sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. And, you just saw the Tigers walk right by you. How'd they look? Hold on just a second. I'm going to ask you that again. You just saw them right by you. How'd they look?
They look determined.
All right, he popped in and out there. So we'll check back in. I don't know. Let's see if that thing popped on and off. Either way, we're going to check back in with Jason. Talk into it, see if we got you.
You all know.
Yep.
Let's just go.
Yeah, it's the piney woods that we're in, blocking the signal, it sounds like.
Yeah, and the reception on the repeaters coming.
All right, well, that's backing in and out. It worked perfectly at Malone Stadium, and we're a lot closer here. So we're going to see if we can't work out that. We'll check in with Jason here later on in the broadcast. Here come the Tigers out of the west end zone, I believe, if my bearings are right. I don't know.
The sun's setting kind of behind us.
That might be the west, and that would be east.
South, east.
You get turned around coming in here.
Yeah. It's one way in, one way out.
And, so we're just about ready for kickoff. Evangel has come to the field. Evangel will be wearing red pants and blue tops, the red helmets with the Evangel E on the side. And the Tigers in all white tonight. White pants, white tops, the black helmets, black numbers. So it should be pretty good. The last time we were here, Evangel changed uniforms at halftime.
Yeah, at halftime, and the uniform guy that had to wash that night had a double time because after the first play, the fresh jerseys that they put on at halftime were completely soaked, and that was a pretty incredible night. The rainstorm that they played in and tore the field up and ended up, the result of it was getting this turf, so it ended up working out for a good thing for this Evangel High School. So we don't have to worry about that tonight. Looking for good, clean, crisp football to open this season for Neville Tigers and Evangel Eagles, and expect a great matchup here tonight.
There's your captains coming out for the Tigers. It's Brody Watley, the talented defensive end, and the wide receiver Caleb Vaughn. Out for Evangel is number 22. That's Sean Boston. We'll get the rest of them here in just a second. Let's go down and see if we can't toss it to Jason Ewing and get.
It's an honor for you all tonight. Neville, you're our guest, okay, so you're going to have the choice. If you look at the coin, that's heads, that's tails. What's your choice? Y'all hear him? What did he say? Tails is the call. And it is heads. You want the ball? You're going to defer. Which way you want to kick? All right, you get on this side.
All right, takes Jason down there for the coin toss. Tigers lose the toss, but Evangel wants to receive, so the Tigers will be kicking off from our right to left on your radio dial. The other captains for Evangel are number 6, Day Drake, number 1, that's the quarterback, Pop Houston, and number 22, the speedy linebacker, Sean Boston. So we are about a minute away from kickoff here, and I know that everybody's been waiting patiently for football to be back. We got college football last weekend, a little taste of high school football, but here we are ready to get things kicked off.
Yeah, and Stewart, it makes sense for Evangel to receive the football, even though they lost the toss. Most of the time you would defer.
No, they won the toss, and
that's right. They won elected to
right.
receive. Most of the time you would defer that to the second half, but the strength of this Evangel team is their offense.
Yeah.
We saw it in the Jamboree. They are very, very explosive. They are going to have some big plays tonight. They've got 2 receivers that are studs. They've got a very good running back, and obviously we've already talked about Pop Houston. He does a great job getting the ball around to their playmakers, and he can make plays with his legs. And we'll see that tonight.
Yeah.
This Neville defense is going to have to – it'd be nice to get a stop here early on this first drive and go get points on offense to get this game going.
You see one of those talented receivers, that's Josh Isaac, deep back around the 5-yard line. Brooks Yerger set to kick it off for the Tigers. He should have a little wind at his back. Not much in the big American flag here in the end zone. We'll say it can't be east. Can't be east. I mean, we're in there. I don't know where that is, but either way, we'll call it there. But we're about ready to get underway. Let's see. Tigers did give up a kickoff return for a touchdown in that Ruston Jamboree. And here's the kick, and it's going to tail into the end zone for a touchback. So a nice kick there from Yerger. Gets it across the goal line, and Evangel will take it on the 20-yard line. Good job by Yerger getting that kick in the end zone.
That's the
start this one tonight from their own 20-yard line.
Yep, definitely in and out, Jason. I'm sorry. Yeah, second what?
That's the south end zone.
South end zone. Thank you very much. All right, there we go. All right, so we are south end zone, north end zone, just like at Neville. Okay, here comes the Evangel offense. Isaac swaps out with number 6. Day Drake kind of does a little double duty at linebacker. He's one of the backs in a 2-back backfield. Bring a man in motion, split wide receivers. Houston back to pass. He's got time. He's going to be chased out of the pocket by Brody Watley, and he's not going to get down. He throws it late. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for number 8, Brandon Stevens. But nice pressure there from Watley forced Houston out of the pocket, and he tosses it out of bounds and incomplete as he went out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Eagles.
And great coverage by the secondary right there. You know, we rushed 3, and we covered the receivers and forced Pop out of the pocket there and had to force the throwaway.
A lot of people are talking about the matchup, Evangel's receivers against Neville's defensive backs. Neville wins round 1. There's Houston. He's going to take it himself. There's room in the middle of the field. He's taken down just shy of the 30. Actually, they're going to give him the 30. So that'll be a 1st down for Evangel.
Big gain on 2nd down.
Yeah, and that's
they said they're going to move. The nose of the football is right there on the 30.
Yeah, good run there. They just ran a quarterback run against a 3-down front.
That's a 1st down.
Good job, Stewart.
I'm in here killing wasps.
Yep.
Okay, there's a handoff. That time nowhere to go for Day Drake. Or actually that's number 8, I believe. Brendan, I can't, was that 6
Yeah,
or 8?
it looked like number.
Or it might have been 0. That was Isaac.
Yeah. Looked like they just tried to run the outside zone there into the boundary, and Neville's defensive line won that battle and stopped him there at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 once again. Single back set now. Houston turns. Play action. Rolling to his right. He's looking downfield, and he's got a man at the 25, 10, 5. Touchdown. Eagles. Houston bought himself some time. The safety comes up, and Johnny Casey Jr. got behind the defense, and just like that, Evangel's up 6-0.
Yeah, the backside post right there is what was open. They won that battle. You can see it here on the replay.
No gain
looks like
on the
just
play.
sprinted away to the field here, and we covered it pretty well. Pop did a great job. Threw it right at the line of scrimmage and made a terrific throw there on the backside post, it looked like, and put 6 on the board.
Well, here's the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Okay, with 10:51 to go here in the first quarter, Evangel strikes first. It's Evangel 7, Neville nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
In today's real estate market, you need an experienced team to navigate your buying and selling decisions. I'm Misty Hodge with Keller Williams Realty. Let my group use their combined 45 years. We know purchasing or selling a home can be a stressful experience, but not when you choose the Misty Hodge Group. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, give us a call. 318-348-5945 or go to mistyhodge.com. That's MISTIHAJJ.com. We support this community, and go Tigers.
The Eagles strike first with a 70-yard touchdown toss from Pop Houston. Gets them on the board first. Tigers ready to receive it to get on offense for the first time. Set to kick it off is Keegan Kent from the 40. Puts a leg in one. It's going to be fielded right around the 6-7 yard line. That's number 4, Jamarian Robertson. He's got room at the 30, up the near sideline, and pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line of the Tigers. So Jamarian Robertson with a nice return to give the Tigers great field position. They're going to mark him out at actually the 40-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over their first offensive series.
Yeah, great return there by the Neville returner. And he kind of slipped down. I was scared that his knee was going to hit. He was able to recover, and he had a big lane there up the Evangel sideline and did a great job of getting the ball out to the 40 as this Neville offense starts their first drive of the 2024 season.
34-yard return for Roberson. That's going to set the table for the Tigers. Robinson in the backfield. That's Nichols beside him. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. That's going to be attack 5 onto that first down play. So it's going to make it 1st and 5 as the Eagles have jumped off sides.
Yeah, it looks like Neville just went hard count right there. Probably didn't even call a play.
Well, yeah.
And just go hard count. If they don't jump, look to the sideline, get the play, and run the offense. Fortunately, Evangel jumped off sides.
Now they bunch the receivers to the far side. They're going to turn, hand it. That's Nichols, and he's going to have the first down. A flag comes in late on the backside of that play. Nichols has enough for the first down as he crosses the 50 to the Evangel 47. Now let's see what the hanky's for. It looks like they're trying to say maybe hands to the face.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be on Neville or what.
Usually on a running play, I mean, who knows? We'll see what they call here. Personal foul.
Yeah, against
Evangel.
So that'll tack on 15 more to the end of that run. And that will result in a Tiger first down. First down is brought to you by our good friends at the Sonic on North 18th Street. Had me a double bacon cheeseburger, number 3.
From Sonic?
From Sonic today.
Nice.
All right, here's Robinson. Nichols now to the left, and another hard count. It's going to give him another 5 yards. It's going to be 1st down and 5 for the Tigers as the Evangel Eagles a little hyped up here early on in this one on the defense. They're going to bring out number 51, that's his second. That's Xavier McDavid. And bring in number 60, Caleb Duncan.
Yeah, we saw that on film in the Jamboree against West Monroe early. And Neville's using it to their advantage so far.
Almost got him again. They're doing that hard count. Now Robinson looks to the sidelines. You've got Julian Burns and Caleb Vaughn to the right side. They're going to look. That's Vaughn. He comes back for the football, juggles it, and makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Caleb Vaughn was well covered by number 21, Pooh Coleman. And a nice throw there. And as you see this on the Creed and Creed replay, Vaughn with a little out and up.
Was the receiver on the score.
Nice throw, and Vaughn never took his eyes off of it. Got the first touch to it, popped it over the defender's head, and brought it in, and the Tigers are an extra point away
to attempt the extra point.
From tying this ball game up. Here's some late additions to the extra point. Still plenty of time. There's a snap. The kick from Yerger is up, and it's through. Tigers have tied it up. 9:59 to go in the first. It's 7-7. We'll be back with more Neville Tiger football right after this.
Welcome to the Carpenter Health Network, where we can provide you with all your home health needs, promoting independent and healthy living at home with Stat Home Health.
Where advanced illness management is our specialty. Let us help you recover from your injuries, illnesses, and surgeries with our dedicated team of healthcare professionals.
Where we strive to make every day a good day at St. Joseph Hospice.
When it comes to quality care, it's always a touchdown with the Carpenter Health Network. We
are the network.
All right, everybody, welcome back. The Tigers strike back with a 25-yard toss to Caleb Vaughn from Parker Robinson, and the extra point ties it up. Here's Yerger putting a leg into it. He's angling it over to the near sideline, and it bounces into the end zone. Back-to-back touchbacks for the junior kicker from Neville. And as we check in with our Marion State Bank sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, I mean, Tigers needed to get one back, and they got a little help from Evangel on that drive.
They did. They got a lot of help.
They're in the house tonight and making your dinner fresh from their grill. You know.
Made a great throw there at the end.
Thank you, Jason. All right, back come the Evangel Eagles offense. And they line up in kind of a swinging gate formation to the left here. Pop Houston takes a low snap, and the ball is overthrown, and I don't think Juju saw it.
Yeah, he was
kind of past it.
He was looking back into the sun right there, and I don't know if the receiver ever saw it. Throw may have been a little high, but went right over the receiver's head and right over Juju's head. If he catches it, it's a pick six.
Once again, they have the swinging gate formation. There's a snap. This time, Houston's running across, and there's across the middle. They've got a man open, and he is out to the 45. That's number 3, Johnny Casey Jr. Kind of a weird formation, and I don't know if the Tigers really prepared for anything like this.
Yeah,
they've come with these wide splits. Now they've split the formation, and we'll see what the Tigers do to defend it. They've got their receivers kind of covered. Here comes the rush. Pop Houston rolls out and avoids the rush. Cam Riley's helmet pops off, but the throw is complete across the 50 to the Neville 41. That was number 5, Charlie Abraham, with the catch. And now the Evangel Eagles run all the way over to the left side. Coach Collins and the Tiger defense trying to do all they can to kind of, there's a flag on the play, and Brody Watley sniffed that one out. Nothing doing for Isaac. Maybe a gain of 1. We'll see what the flag is. It comes in the backfield on the far sideline at the far 40, and that's probably going to be a legal procedure against the Eagles. Yeah, illegal formation.
Yeah, it's backyard football. They're trying to create one-on-ones, and you can see that it worked. So we'll see what happens here after the illegal formation. Brody did a good job there of kind of sniffing it out. They're trying to get the ball out quick and get it to their skill guys.
Get numbers in the backfield. And now they come back to a more conventional set after the 5-yard step off. It's going to be 2nd down and 16. Pop Houston looking to throw across the middle. He had a man streaking. That was Nate Green, but he overthrows him. I don't think Green really saw it. He was hiding behind those Tiger linebackers right there.
Yeah, it looked like Neville sent a little pressure right there and forced the ball out a little early. Neville did a good job of pressuring Pop Houston. That's what we're going to have to do tonight.
Hey, look, he's throwing it from all kinds of arm angles. That ball's just shooting out of there.
Yeah.
All right, now 2nd down and 16. 2nd down and 16. Snap comes a little early. Houston looking, trying to get the screen. He evades the first Tiger defender, but he completes the pass, and that's Robert Graves comes up from that safety spot and puts a lick on Isaac right in front of the Neville Tiger bench. They gain about 3 on that one. It's going to make it 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 13 from the Neville 44-yard line.
Yeah, great job there by Robert Graves coming up and making that open field tackle right there as you see on the replay. That's a heck of a tackle.
All right, 3rd down and long. Tiger defense trying to bow its neck here. Evangel is on their side of the 50. Pop rolling to his right, looking downfield. He's got a man short. That's number 5, Charlie Abraham, and he is knocked down short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down. Ball's placed at about the 32-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about a yard.
Yeah, and this is 4-down territory for sure with the quarterback that you have and the weapons. 4th and 1.5 right here. You got to expect them to go for it.
Yeah, they chose to take that underneath. The Tigers were giving them a little cushion, and they took it almost all the way to the 1st down marker, but they are a yard short. 8:29, the clock stopped as Abraham was knocked out of bounds on that last play. And now a timeout called by Coach Duron. That's going to be the first timeout of the half for Evangel. So we'll take a timeout too. All tied up at 7 here at Evangel. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football.
Really close to being towed away.
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, it's not about us, it's about you. We know getting the right ride can be tough, but that's what we're here for. That's why we are dedicated to finding you the right look, the right size, and the right feel, all at the right price.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you root for. What unites us is stronger than what divides us. Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
All right, cut that a little short. They're going to hand the football off, and Evangel will have the first down. They went to the first man through. That was Day Drake, and he crosses the 30, gets the first down by about a half a yard. Let's call it 1. The ball is placed now on the 29-yard line of Neville.
Yeah, and that's what makes Evangel tough. You know, right there they're lined up and run the midline veer.
Yeah.
You know, 3rd and short. They give you so many formations and can do so many different things.
Theirs or our quarterback?
Bring back Green into the backfield. They're going to hand it to him. There's a hold that I don't see a flag, but Green breaks out up the right sideline, the Evangel sideline. He's going to have a first down past the 15 to the 13-yard line. And it looked like one of the Tiger defensive linemen were getting hold there on the Creed and Creed replay, but no call. Evangel drive stays alive, and they're inside the J. Papa's red zone. I know a lot of people are there at J. Papa's Steakhouse on Levy Drive in Monroe as that ball is handed off. Defended nicely. That's Jaden Reed coming up to make the stop on Drake. They're going to give him a gain of about a yard. 2nd down and a short 9.
You know, and this is where it gets tough on offenses like this. When they got a lot of room to work with, they can really stress the defense. Right here, you're running out of room. You got to defend just the end zone, see if this Tiger defense can do.
And try a wide pitch there to Drake again, and he stood up around the 5-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down. It's not 3rd and goal at the 5. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 at the 5. They can get a first down here.
Right at the 5-yard line, brings up 3rd and 2.
So another 3rd down here coming up for the Tiger defense. And they're trying to keep the Eagles out of the end zone. This one's all tied up with 6:47 to go here in the first quarter. Going to try the counter, and that's defended well, as I think that was Reed and Juju, or actually I think that might have been Robert Graves in there. But Abraham gets the carry on the counter, gain of 1, and now it's 4th and 1 for the Eagles, and they keep their offense on the field. Bring off a lighter receiver. No, now he comes back. Isaac, looks like some confusion. Now they bring everybody in tight. Play clock's at 11. Come under center. They're going to turn, and they're going to have the counter. That's Isaac, and he's going to break a couple of tackles and get into the end zone. Gave the same formation they just did, but they handed it to the backside back, and Wadley lost a little bit of contain. He tried to come back. I think that was 46 coming in from the outside, Jacoby Collins. But they couldn't get the speedy Isaac. He wraps around the corner for another Evangel Eagle touchdown. And 6 minutes to go here in the first. Evangel retakes the lead as we await Kent's extra point.
Kagan Kent and to attempt the point after.
There's the snap. The kick is up. And it's good. 14-7 your score. Evangel leading the Neville Tigers here. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
Evangel 14.
We know you. You were the kid in the garage taking everything apart just to see how it worked. The teenager who stayed up late brainstorming and put it all in a business plan. you knew how to build a great team and then lead it. Origin helps entrepreneurs like you every day, from the corner of the garage to the corner office. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Proudly supports the Evangel Eagles in their pursuit of another state championship.
Evangel Eagles have had the ball twice on offense and scored 2 touchdowns, and the Tigers are about to get it back here. And as this little high-scoring first quarter continues, Evangel leading Neville 14-7 with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And at some point, Robert, the Tiger defense is going to have to make a stop. You know, Evangel came out with a little different formation to gain some yards early in that drive, and then kind of went back to what they do.
And this is expected. You know, I mean, Evangel has some playmakers. There's no doubt about it. And playing them in your first game with not much of anything on tape, you know, that drive right there, they come out in something that we haven't seen and did a good job of marching the ball down the field. So Neville got a chance to get the ball back. We're going to have to match their points, you know, and it's going to be a shootout. It's what we expect.
Kent once again tees it up on the near side 40, the near hash rather. That's Roberson and Vaughn back deep to receive for the Tigers. Puts a leg into it. Roberson's going to take it from the 8. That's a return up the middle. He has some room. He makes a cut at the 30, and he breaks a tackle at the 40, and finally falls at the 45-yard line. Another great return by Jamarian Robertson. And the Tigers have a great field position to start their second drive of the first quarter.
Yeah, and that kick right there looked like the previous kick. The Red Sea parted, and the returner there for Neville hit it, and we start this drive, looks like on the 45-yard line. Like I said earlier, Neville's going to have to match this Evangel offense with points.
All right, here comes Roberson, and I think we've got Jason back a little bit. We'll check in with him here in just a second. Parker Robinson, Jalen Nichols now to his right. Bunch formation to the far side. Quick pitch out to Nichols. He cuts back across the grain. He's got some running room. A nice little block from number 2, and Nichols is down the sideline. He's getting to the 10-5. He's pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A 49-yard scamper for Jalen Nichols right in front of the Evangel bench. And the Tigers have first and goal from the 4.
Yeah, Neville just did a great job of pushing that Evangel front and dominating the line of scrimmage there on that run.
Tigers go quick. They hand it to Nichols in the middle, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. And the Tigers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, obviously, 2-play drive.
Yeah,
that's the way to answer this Evangel, high potent scoring offense. This Neville defense has got to get a stop.
Yeah, get one of those stops, and we'll get back in there. All right, here's Yerger. Brock Jordan to hold. Henry High with the snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. All right, 5:32. It's 14-14. Get ready for a fun one here tonight. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Imagine a world filled with love, laughter, and happiness. At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we believe in the power of kindness. Inspired by Tarver's joyful spirit, we spread smiles through random acts of kindness. Join us in making the world a brighter place. Visit TarverBraddockFoundation.org to learn more and make a difference today. The Tarver Braddock Foundation. Share a smile, spread the love, and thank you for your support.
There's the Neville Tiger Band. They celebrating that touchdown as the Tigers tie this one back up. It's 14-14 here at Evangel with 5:32, and we're still in the first quarter of play. Brooks Yerger set to kicking off. And that's Isaac back deep to receive. He hadn't been able to receive one. He's going to be able to take this one. He takes it at the Evangel 4, cuts back towards the middle of the field, and he's met stiffly at the 14-yard line. They're going to say to the 15, and that's Jacoby Collins on the stop for the Neville special teams.
Yeah, good job there by the Neville kickoff team. Anytime you can get a stop on the other side of the 20, that's just more yards that this Evangel offense has got to try to get. Hopefully Neville, this defense, can get a stop. If we can get a stop and get a score ahead, that would be huge.
Houston in the backfield, calls for the football, tosses out to the far side flat. A big lick by Reed there at the end, but I think number 8, Brandon Stevens, dodged it. It's going to be a gain of 9 on first down. It's 2nd down and 1. And you just see this Evangel offense. Houston just gets it out quickly and accurately. And the Tigers, I think, had the right idea. The Tigers are going to have to lay a lick or two on some of these Evangel receivers to kind of maybe have them think twice, as that one's pass is complete. That's Abraham, who's got it at the 32-yard line. That'll move the chains for the Evangel Eagles.
Yeah, and just threw the hitch against soft coverage right there to move the chains, and looks like they're going to be, relying on this passing game tonight.
Single back in the backfield. Houston, once again, he's flushed out of the pocket. Tiger got a hand on him. I believe that was Parker that was in there to force that pass kind of a little bit earlier than Houston wanted to throw it. He tosses it out of bounds, incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, and Pop, what I've seen so far in the Jamboree and this game, he wants to get out of the pocket to the right. He's a right-handed quarterback, and his first move is going to the right. So this Neville defense is going to have to use that to their advantage.
3 down linemen for the Tigers, and a short pass is complete but covered nicely there by Cam Riley. Short gain.
We got a flag over here, too.
There's a flag on the far sideline. I say it looks like it's going to be a hold against Evangel. Thanks, Jason. So that's going to be brought back.
Mike's been campaigning for that hold for the last probably 5 plays.
There's been a couple.
There was a couple on the last drive. The jersey's definitely stretched on the interior of the line of scrimmage.
You look at number 75, don't have a height and weight on Spate. I might have it on my other deal, but that's a big man. That right tackle is the largest Eagle on that line. But now they didn't go back 10 yards, I guess, from the spot of the hold. So either way, 2nd down and 15 now for Evangel. Their throw is going to be a little too high for Nate Green as Houston tosses it into the Neville sideline. 3rd down and 15 now for the Eagles.
Yeah, and Pop just kind of lost that one a little bit. He had the receiver open. It was a long throw across the hash, and just threw that one a little high and wide.
And they bring 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Here, that's the near side. Evangel moving left to right. 4:32 to go here in the first. Sends a man in motion, sends him back. Houston looking to his left, trying for a deep ball. The receiver gives up on the route. Looks like a miscommunication. He was well covered. He was in double coverage as they were throwing back away from the bunch, and it's incomplete. And for the first time this evening, Evangel looks to be able to have to punt it away.
Yeah, it looked like Neville tightened up the coverage there to the field, and Pop wanted to take a shot one-on-one, and he and the receiver didn't adjust. Looked like the receiver ran the stop route, and Pop let it go, expecting him to run the fade, and creates 4th and long.
That's Kent set to punt it from his 13-yard line. There's the snap. Kent runs and punts it. Tiger did bump into him, and TJ Lemons takes a lick, but saved the Tigers some yardage on the end of that punt.
And that may have been a big hit, but that's a great job by the Neville returner right there. Catching that ball, securing it, and receiving the hit. No telling how far this ball may roll. It was a rugby-style kick. If that ball hits right there and bounces, we may get it on the 20. So he could have possibly saved, 10 or 15 yards right there.
Great job. The Evangel defender was fired up after that one, but it was a great job by TJ of keeping the Tigers with good field position. The ball is placed on the Neville 31-yard line. Parker Robinson calling for the football, and now looks up, checks his sideline. Bunch of receivers to the far side. That's our near side. Robinson going for the one-on-one matchup. He's looking for his receiver, and it is caught at the 40-yard line.
Is that Juju?
No. That is Trendon Dumas.
Yeah.
He's the offensive number 2, and we saw a lot of great catches from Trendon last year, and a nice throw dropped in between 2 defenders, and Dumas goes up and rips the ball out of the air. Great throw, great catch, and the Tigers are in business across the 50 to the Evangel 40. That run's going to be thwarted for a small gain of about 3. That's another Sonic drive-in on North 18th Street. First down. All right, 2nd down and 7 now for the Tigers. Tigers trying to move quick. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far.
For the Tigers.
Thomas Campbell, tight end, little up back slot. Nichols in the backfield next to Parker. Parker has the ball. They hand it to Nichols, and he's tripped up nicely from behind. That's number 22, Sean Boston, with the stop. Little to no gain. It's going to remain now be 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Yeah, we tried to run the power play right there, pulling Thomas Campbell as the lead blocker, and somebody tracked us down from the backside.
3rd down play for Neville. You've got Vaughn and Dumas to the far side. They're going to pitch this one now to Jalen Nichols, and another nice stop by the Evangel defense as maybe a minimal gain. I'm going to say no gain. It's going to be 4th down and 7 for the Tigers, and out comes the punt team as there's a man down for Evangel around the 40-yard line. So, the Tigers were gashing the Eagles there to this point. The Eagles have stiffened their run defense here on this drive.
Yeah, good job there by the Eagle defense. They stopped the run right there. They made an adjustment on the sideline, so got to give them credit. Don't know what this Neville offense would choose to do right here, being on the other side of the 40. Looks like we may try to punt it here.
Yeah, they look like they switched everybody out. Yeah. That's Drake, who plays linebacker for Evangel, as well as running back.
Hopefully that wasn't a cramp for him in the first quarter. We'll see. I see him drinking water, but a lot of these guys.
He can't. Did they call a time? He can't go back out there.
They were looking at his shin.
Yeah, but if he's down for an injury timeout, he can't go back out there. Unless it was somebody else. But either way, unless Evangel called a timeout. All right, 2:34 remaining as Vincent punts this one away. Ball's going to bounce it around the 10 and take a Tiger bounce. Nice job on the coverage there from the punt team, as I believe that's Javari Lockhart.
Yeah, great.
Bounds it out of bounds at the 2-yard line of Evangel.
Great punt right there, and it goes back to the kickoff. That when Neville kicked off to Evangel, we stopped them on the other side of the 20. We got good field position, and now we've got this defense with good field position. It could turn into that kind of game, and one that you try to win in the second half.
Racing a lineman off the field.
Looks like Evangel's short a offensive lineman.
The guy that just ran off the field has to hustle back out. I feel sorry for number 70, the big man Andrew Walker.
Yeah, they got 15 seconds to snap it. We'll see if they can get it off here.
Houston from his end zone turns, hands it off, and a loss on the play of 1. That was close to being a safety as the Tiger linebackers converged, along with Robert Graves to make that stop. Second down now and 11 from the Evangel 1, and that ball's inside the 1. Robert?
Yep, and this is where you may give Pop a shot to try to throw a deep one here.
Over the backside.
Yep.
And now player comes off. I think that's number 5. Abraham comes off, and now they're going to replace him with number 15, London George.
They're going to have to call a timeout.
4, 2,
Oh, they reset the 25-second clock.
Why did they do that?
I guess.
Anyway, okay, so the play clock is at 25. 14. They're going to try the out, and Cam Riley comes up and delivers a blow on a short gain there. I believe that was number 8, Brandon Stevens with the catch. But Cam Riley was there to meet him. You can see that right here on the Creed and Creed replay.
Yeah, great job there by Cam coming off of his guy and making the tackle. They threw the ball there in the flat, and Cam saw it happening and came off of his guy and made a great tackle there on second down.
Ball's on the near side hash. Houston puts a man in motion. He's looking for the quick hit. Couldn't find it. He evades one tackler. He's getting out of another one. The Tigers still trying to get him on his back, and they finally do as he crosses the 10. He's going to be just across the 10. That's going to set up 4th down and a long one for Evangel, and out comes the punt team. So the Tiger defense forces a 3-and-out here. And Caden Kent comes out to punt it away for the Eagles. Clock's running. They don't have to punt this here in the first quarter. The Tigers are late getting a man on. The Eagles are late in getting a man off, but we're under 10 seconds to go here in the first. We'll see if they snap it, and they do. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Off the side of the foot and onto the Neville tent in front of the Tiger fans or the Tiger cheerleaders over there, so they'll see where they mark it. Where's the spot? It's going to be at the 21-yard line. So a 21-yard or really 11-yard net punt. Tigers will have great field position as we end the first half, all tied up at 14. We'll be back on the other side with the second quarter of action coming up right after this. Evangel 14, Neville 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Will Shelby, class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
All right, Tigers take over on the Evangel 21, 1st down and 10. First play is going to be a quarterback keeper. Parker Robinson puts it in Lemon's belly but keeps it himself. He rumbles forward for a few. Gain of about 3 on 1st down for the Tigers. It's 2nd down and 7. You start seeing Evangel kind of crashing.
Yeah, I thought we had a play right there. The defensive end crashed, and we pulled it. The backer did a good job of coming over the top and making the tackle.
Var Lockhart is the far receiver. Robinson looking to throw, and that was a scary throw. It's batted down by the linebacker. That's Day Drake. As they were looking for TJ swinging out there to the left, and I don't think Parker saw that.
Yeah,
that
I think he was fixed on throwing the flat route, and you know, he's a sophomore. This is all new to him, and he's got to learn to go through his progressions and let the defenders tell him where to throw the ball.
3rd down and 7, and there's a handoff into the interior of the line. Jalen Nichols with a tough run. He's inside the 10. He's still on his feet. Down inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. The Tigers with a 1st and goal from the 1. That'll be a 1st down presented by Sonic, and they are in the J. Papa's Steakhouse red zone. A whistle brings this back. Let's see what's going on.
I don't know why they stopped the clock.
It was a 1st down. They stop it to move the chains.
Yeah.
Clock is stopped at 11:03, but the chains are set. Should
for Neville from the Eagles 2-yard line.
they're saying that Nichols might be a little bit injured. So here
does helmet come off maybe? I don't know.
Here comes Lemons. TJ trots in there.
That's what they're saying.
Was that his equipment malfunction? Okay, there's Parker. He hands it to TJ, and he's in for this touchdown. TJ Lemons from 2 yards out. That's where they spotted it, and the Tigers have taken their first lead of the evening.
Yeah, great job right there. You know, defense got to stop, basically created a turnover with the bad punt. We get good field position and go down, convert a 3rd down, 3rd and 7, and we're able to punch it in there for points to go up 20-14, pending the extra point.
Those big guys on the right side, Braden Blade, and good to see Van Martinez back out there
no
at
doubt.
right tackle for the Tigers. Here's the extra point try from Brooks Yerger. Henry High to snap it. Snap, a little high, fielded well by Jordan. A flag comes in at the end. The point after is good. Let's see what the flag is.
I think they may have jumped over the lead snapper there.
So if they do that, that's going to be a penalty. Anyway, we'll talk about it here in a minute. They're going to wave the flag off. All right, 10:54 to go. Tigers with the 21-14 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
At Marion State Bank, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your community. With branches in Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Drew, and soon to be West Monroe, we're excited to be growing alongside you. Whether it's opening that first savings account, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget about MSB Mortgage in Monroe.
I'm Robert Lane.
And I'm Ben Jones with Marion State Bank. And we live where you live.
Marion State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. 10:54. We're in the second quarter. If you're watching at home, the Tigers take that lead on a 1-yard run by TJ Lemons. And here's Yerger to kick it off. Now from our left to right. Puts a leg into this one. That's going to be Isaac taking it around his 6-yard line. And he is hit hard around the 21. Didn't see the young man who got him, but he was stopped abruptly at the 21-yard line. And that's where Evangel will take over 1st and 10.
It was a host of Tigers right there. I'm sure, we had a kickoff run back on us on the Jamboree. Ruston ran it back to basically win the game. And so far tonight, the kickoff coverage team has done a great job of covering the kicks.
Houston out. As we look there in that defensive backfield, you see Bryson Robinson in at deep safety. No Juju Burns. He's got maybe a little bit of a banged up. There's a flag coming in. Let's see. It's going to be offsides against the Tigers. That'll advance it 5 yards, make it 1st and 5 for Evangel. But Burns is out right now.
The last play on defense, they tackled Pop Houston, and I saw him get up on the sideline, and he was walking very gingerly on his right ankle, it looked like. Hopefully he can get that taken care of and get back in the game.
That might be Steven Simmons back there as Houston rolls out of pressure, finds a man in the middle of the field. He's got number 8. He's across the 50 to the 45. That's Stevens again. And another big gain for Evangel.
Inside of Neville territory, dropped by Jaden Reed.
I won't see who number 24 is. That's
the Eagles get all the way into Neville
that might be
territory.
Max Carter. That is Max Carter down there. He's just covered up. He's he's head to toe.
Yeah.
Houston rolls out to his right. The throw is caught in front of the Neville bench. The receiver will be forced out of bounds at the Neville 38-yard line. That's Abraham.
That is Max.
Yeah, that is Max in that backfield.
And you're seeing the ability of Pop Houston. Those last two throws are very, very high-level throws, especially the first one where he threw across his body and threw a strike across the middle of the field.
This ball is handed off to the left side. That goes Isaac, the speedy back, is across the 20 and finally wrestled down at the Neville 17-yard line. Little speed sweep there from the Eagles. And the Eagles' offense seems to be back on track after stumbling the last couple of drives.
Yeah, I don't know what the total offense is going to be for both teams, but it's going to be a lot tonight. They've marched up and down the field on both sides of the football.
We'll have that, hopefully some good stats from Jay Traylor, sponsored by our good friends at NetTech Managed IT Services. Pop Houston avoids one tackle, and he's going to have to run out of bounds. He's going to lose about where it depends on where they spot it, back to the 21. So that'll be a 4-yard loss on first down, making it 2nd down and 14 for the Eagles. Nice job by the Tigers defense right there of kind of forcing Houston. Looks like he was wanting to run that one from the get-go.
Yeah, it looked like to me it was quarterback run from the start, and Neville did a good job of containing him and pushing him out of bounds.
Tigers with a 3-man front. They're going to hand it. That's Drake. Lowers his head. Bowls into a couple of Tigers down to the Neville 15-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 8 for the Eagles. And definitely the Eagles trailing by 7. You see them. They've got a good kicker in Kent, a young man that has shown he could kick the ball. I remember him from last year. And
you got to think that they'll go for it. This is
in
two
that
down
territory. 2 backs. They're going to motion 1 out to the right. Houston looking to throw. A flag comes in.
It's illegal man in motion. They had 2 guys in motion.
2 guys in motion. It's going to be a legal shift.
Yeah, and he didn't get set.
The pass was caught, and right now it's spotted at the 5, but we think this one's going to come back.
Yeah, what happened? The receiver that he went in motion, and the guy to the boundary stepped up, and he got set. The guy in motion never got set after he went in motion, so therefore it's an illegal procedure call on the offense.
Hit the quick slant, but it's all for naught. They back it up 5. Now 3rd down and 13 for the Eagles. 9:05 to go in this first half. Everybody out there, forgot to remind you that our second quarter tonight is brought to you by our good friends at Go Overhead Door there in Monroe. Houston once again looking to throw. He has a man, and nice job there that's Bryson Robinson coming up to jar that ball loose. And that's what Houston can do. You watch this on the Creed and Creed replay. He buys himself some time. Looks like he's going to run it. Darts down the line of scrimmage, and Robinson was there to dial that out. And well-timed hit. And that's going to be 4th down and long for the Eagles. And out comes Kent to try a long field goal here for Evangel.
Heck of a play by the Neville defender right there.
Yeah.
You know, this Evangel offense does such a great job of creating space. It gives defensive coordinators and defenders nightmares. You got to play zone. If you play man, the matchup's there. And Pop Houston is a great quarterback, as we've seen so far tonight.
Timeout on the field called by Evangel. I think it's personnel issues, so we'll take 1-2. 8:43 to go. Actually, we're going to keep it right here because they're about to kick a field goal. We're going to keep it right here. So sorry, everybody. Will, everybody else. Maybe let's see if we can't check in with Jason Ewing, our Marion State Bank sideline reporter. And a big play by Bryson Robinson there to force the kickoff.
Yeah, that was a really good play. Pop, kind of evaded the rush in the backfield and ran to the line of scrimmage and fired a bullet to his receiver. And when he released the ball, I thought to myself, oh, my goodness. But at the last minute, batted it down.
Yep. Thanks, Jason. Jason was right in front of the band, I guess.
Yeah.
Right when we came on.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we're back for the field goal attempt. Ball. The hold is set at the 23. This will be a 33-yard attempt for the left-footed Kent. Snap is back. The kick is up, and it is good. Nice leg there from Kent. Makes it 21-17 now in favor of the Tigers with 8:38 to go. And we'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more Neville Tiger football right after this.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
And it'll be more and more during the
Well, Robert, as we watch the Tigers come back out onto the field, receive this kickoff, we were talking on the break. They're just a nice defensive stop. The Tiger defense bent but didn't break. Good play there by Robinson at the end to what would have been a first down, possibly a touchdown, to break that pass up, and it forced the Eagles to kick the field goal, and that makes it 21-17, and you're looking for the Tigers to answer here. This type of game, you can't waste too many drives, as this kick is going to get into the end zone for a touchback. Not even an attempt to return that for Neville. And now the Tigers will huddle up and come back out for, I believe, their fifth drive of the night.
Yeah, 8 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the second quarter, 21-17. The last drive was a win for the Neville defense.
Yeah.
You only gave up a field goal. Got to go down, have a long, methodical drive, score points, and not give Evangel another possession here in this first half. It would be nice to keep it for 8 minutes and 38 seconds and score and go to halftime.
Tigers from the 20. Empty the backfield. Robinson looking to throw. He's got a man, and it's in and out of the hands of a diving Thomas Campbell. As it looks, that time Parker did a few progressions, was flushed out of the pocket, and didn't get as much on it as he wanted to, as Thomas Campbell's trying to come back for the football here, and he just can't come up with the diving catch.
Great throw. Just got to come up with the catch.
Nice run there by Nichols as he takes it off the left side, and he pushes forward, and has another Tiger first down. The clock is stopped as they move the chains. Ball's going to be placed at the Neville 36-yard line.
And Stewart, so far tonight we've proved we can run the football. Now's the time to dig in, run the football, chew up this clock, and put points on the board.
Another quick handoff. Nice job by Nichols to get some yards right there.
Yeah, and that's
as he was hitting the backfield but fell forward for 3. First down was sponsored by Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street. Now 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Tigers moving quick here. And they draw another Eagle offsides. I believe that's the 3rd or 4th encroachment call the Tigers have been able to draw here in the first half.
And that's been key. And right there, it's like picking up 8 yards on first down. So brings up, is that a 2nd and long 3?
Yeah, or a short 3.
Short
it depends
3.
on which way you look at it.
Yeah.
And if you watch the offensive line, they're getting a 4- and 5-yard push on every
drive.
Another handoff. Nichols looking for a little room. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Crosses the 50 out to the 49. They're going to mark it of Evangel. Another Sonic Drive-In first down. And I like the new graphic on the first down. Will Anders.
He's over here cackling.
I know. He's been waiting for me to notice.
Showing his talent off.
He's been waiting for us to notice it. Tigers moving quick again. And now the Tigers jump off as the left tackle. That's Dylan Jackson. Is guilty of that infraction. It's going to back the Tigers up 5, back to the 46-yard line, and Neville will be first down and 15 now.
And that's okay. Right here, first down, you want to run the football, continue to work the clock, like to get good yardage here to continue this drive.
Another handoff to Nichols. Makes a man miss around the 47, and he's going to be dropped at the 48-yard line. Short gain on first down of about 2. First down and 3, second down rather, and 13 coming up for Neville.
The linebackers found be a good time to go over the top.
Yeah, go play action.
All right, second down and 12. Bunch receiver set to the far side of the field. Lone receiver to the near side is Trendon Dumas. Moves a little bit closer to the line. They turn, and there's the play action looking across the middle, but they dump it off nicely. That's TJ Lemons. He's got it out across the 50, out to the 41-yard line of Evangel. He's going to be a couple of yards shy of the yard to gain for a first down, but a much better situation. The Tigers were behind the chains, and now they're going to be facing a third and a long 2 here for the Tigers.
Heck of a job by Parker right there, turning a bad play into a good play and creating a third and short rather than third and long right there.
Parker looking to the sideline. TJ Lemons in the backfield now for the Tigers. They're going to turn. They're going to hand it to TJ. He's got room on the left side. He cuts it up. He's got the Sonic drive-in first down, and he keeps it inbounds over on the far hash. Gets it out to the Evangel 36-yard line. Clock keeps moving as will move once they move the chains, but we're 6:15 to go here in this first half. Neville leading 21-17.
Yeah, great conversion right there to move the chains, create a new set of downs. Clock steady ticking, 6 minutes to go here before half.
And 6 minutes, that's a hydration timeout here in Louisiana in September, so we'll take a timeout too. Neville's 21, Evangel 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
An impressive drive from the Tigers here as they lead Evangel 21-17 at the hydration timeout mark here in the first half.
Hey, real quick, Stu, I want to give a shout out to my dad in a hospital in Germany watching the broadcast.
Is he okay?
He's going to be okay.
Okay.
Want to give a shout out. It's 3 o'clock in the morning there.
He's up watching
the game.
Yeah,
well, it's the power
awesome.
of the Neville Tiger Network. Knows no bounds. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the Evangel 36. Hello to Mr. Ewing in Germany. Hope you feel better soon. So, single back, that's going to be Nichols back out there for the Tigers. Tigers kind of switch the formation. They're going to turn. Go play action, looking for a man down the far sideline, and it is caught. Touchdown, Tigers. What a throw. Trendon Dumas over his right shoulder hauls it in, and the Tigers have taken a 2-score lead.
Hey, got to love the throw. Got to love the quarterback play tonight for both Evangel and Neville. You can see the replay. Parker throws a great ball. The DB did a great job of covering it. Great catch there by the receiver, keeping his feet in bounds. Just a huge play. The only bad thing is we left 5:53 on the clock.
but
we'll take points.
We'll take points. A 36-yard strike. Dumas's second big catch of the night. Yep. Here's the snap. The kick from Yerger is up, and it's good. 5:53 to go in the first half. Neville 28, Evangel 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
It's about tradition, value, and community. We're Creed and Creed, and we're proud to call Northeast Louisiana home. Catherine and I raised our family here, we worship here, and we serve here. It's an honor to support the community that has given us so much. Tradition, value, and community. That's Creed and Creed. If you've been injured in an accident, call Creed and Creed today. Proudly serving this great community for over 25 years.
What a throw and catch there to give the Tigers a 28-17 lead. I think our Marion State Bank sideline reporter Jason Ewing was right there to catch that. And Jason, pretty throw, pretty catch.
Very pretty throw and even better catch. I mean, Dumas, when it was in the air, I thought he'd overthrown it, and he just looked over his left shoulder at the last second and hauled it in. It was a heck of a play by Trendon.
Yeah, Trendon already having a great night.
Yeah, the catch he made down here on the 40 was
unbelievable. Yeah.
All right, we'll check in with Jason later on and hope to get Coach Collins here at halftime. And Jay Traylor with the stats going to come in at halftime. And that ball, I think he touched it.
He did.
He did touch it. That saves the Tiger defense some yards as a big mistake there by Drake. You see here this on the Creed and Creed replay as he comes in and I don't know what it's like he thought about he knew he was doing wrong once he did it. He couldn't stop himself. And the ball's out inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
If he lets it go, they take it on the 35, I believe, in high school. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's right.
So that's a huge mistake for Evangel. But obviously we've seen tonight they can chew up yardage very, very quick. 5 minutes, 53 seconds to go. This Neville defense needs to stop.
Nice shot there by our good guy Jesse Beard doing the sidelines cam for the Tigers. There's Houston. He's going to have to run it. He's got a little running room, and he's finally pushed out of bounds at around the 11-yard line. So a nice gain there on first down. But it'll bring up second down and 2 for Evangel. The first time Houston really took off running there and didn't slide it out, looking for his receivers. Nice coverage downfield from the Tiger defensive backfield. Once again, Houston looking to throw, this time to the right, and met hard once again is an Evangel receiver by number 8, Bryson Robinson.
Yeah, 2 great plays by him so far. Brings up a 3rd and short. Obviously you talked about Pop getting out of the pocket and making a run. Neville covered it well, but there was green grass for Pop to get 8 yards on first down. Good job there on second down by the Tiger defense. 3rd and short right here. Got to get a stop. Got to think that they would punt it, being backed up.
The ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. The Tigers are there to pounce on it. Do they get the football? Who has the football? It's
like Evangel recovered, but they're on the 5-yard line.
Houston's
helmet popped
off, but it's going to be 4th down anyway. I don't know if we see that on the Creed and Creed replay. They're going to have to punt this football away. And I don't know. It was the lineman right there. Did you see? There's the sideline cam got it. Actually, that was Jice Isaac who fell on it.
Running back.
So the Tigers.
I couldn't tell if it was a bad snap or if Pop dropped it.
It looked like he might have. It was a little low.
Yeah, a little
and he
low.
Just didn't come up with it. So now
it was
Kent.
A bad snap.
Okay.
Kent was from the back of his end zone. Tigers send Lemons back to receive this one. This is a spiraling punt that he just couldn't come up and get a beat on, and he wisely ran away from it. It was kind of a low, hard, spiraling punt. Lemons didn't like it and rather make a mistake. Let it go.
And it took a favorable bounce there for the Tigers. Great kick there by Kent. I mean, he was backed up in his end zone. He kicked that ball 55 yards to flip the field. But Evangel didn't eat up much clock on that drive.
No.
It's 4:41. Great job by the Neville defense getting the stop. We've got a chance to go and go up two scores, 2.5 scores. Right here. So need this Neville offense to get going here.
All right, TJ Lemons in the backfield for the Tigers. Robinson looks over to the sideline. Dumas is here on the near side. Bunch of receivers tight to the far side. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to Lemons, and he's still on his feet. Spins out of one tackle but can't get out of another. Not much of a gain, if anything, there on first down.
And I don't know what happened there. We let 2 guys go. It looked like the defensive lineman and the defensive end were unblocked right there. We've got to get a hat on those guys.
Yep, second down and 10 now for Neville. Now they spread Vaughn and Lockhart. High snap. Robinson's going to have to fall on it on the 35. the first missed snap there that we've had.
They've been trending up.
Yeah,
the snaps. I noticed that on the last drive. What happens is these offensive linemen get a little tired.
Yeah.
They don't drop their butt and keep the ball down. Their butts go up and the ball goes up.
Long third down here, third and about 24 for the Tigers. As we'll see what they try to do. That's Nichols back in the backfield. If they just hand this off
you
and
gotta
try
run
to
the football.
run the clock, they're going to swing it out to Nichols, try to get him out in space. He's trying to make a few plays, but there's nowhere for him to go. Nice pursuit by the Eagle defense. He's going to lose a couple, but stays inbounds. The clock will run, and the Tigers are going to have to punt that away. Not the type of offensive possession you'd like to see right there after a nice stop by the Tiger defense.
Yeah, we missed 2 blocks on first down, didn't get any yardage. We have the bad snap on second down, and then they corral us on third and forever. So you got to let the clock run down here. Looks like that's what we're going to do. Probably call timeout and have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
I think that's Isaac back deep. There's the snap with 1 second left on the play clock. Nice little floating punt towards the Neville sideline.
Picked
it's
it
going
up.
to be picked up. The Tiger defense kind of went to sleep.
Yeah.
And they didn't know where the receiver was. That was actually number 3, Johnny Casey, that was hanging around that football. And Evangel gets away with one and gets it into Neville territory, all the way out to the Neville 44-yard line with 2:26 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, the ball hit soft and bounced right up to him. Took a perfect bounce, and he took it on the hop and turned it into a positive yards.
All right, Houston back out there. Looking to throw, looks for the swing. It's not there. Looks across the middle. He's got a man dragging, and an extra. There's a flag coming in there at the end. It might be a face mask as Nate Green caught it streaking across the middle.
Yeah, it looks like number 2.
They're going to say this is against, as a hold against Evangel. Okay. So a hold against Evangel will bring that back. We'll see where they step it off from. That flag came in from the far sideline.
Yeah, I think they called the receiver over there that was blocking for number 2. Looks like they got our corner tied up.
Yeah, and held on to
him. You're exactly right, Robert.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that backed it up to the 48-yard line of Neville. Be first down and 14 now for Evangel. Clock's running with 2:05 to go. Houston on the play action. Almost had him. He's going to have to run it, and he's got a little running room, and I think he might have the first down. It depends on where he stepped out of bounds. They say he's going to be about a yard short. They mark him out at the 35. The clock will stop with 1:55 to go. And that time, Houston's so quick coming out of that back, it's hard to contain him. It looked like, I think that was either Parker or one of them, might have had a bead on him, but just couldn't get their paws on him. Houston again lost his footing, but throws it incomplete, broken up, actually deflected by, I think, Max Carter on the far sideline. And Jaden Reed kind of had him dead to rights, and a little juke put both of them almost on the turf.
Yeah, he had him. We brought a little pressure, and Pop did a great job of eluding the pressure. And Jaden Reed's helmet popped off. He's got to go off the field for this play. 3rd and short, minute 48 to go. This is a big play for this Tiger defense.
Stephen Hanlon in to replace Jaden Reed. 3rd and 1 for Evangel. They're going to hand the football off. They got the first down. Brody Watley with the tackle for the Tigers, but that'll move the chains as the ball spotted at the 30-yard line. 1:41 remaining in this first half. Neville leading Evangel 28-17.
And I believe Evangel, they called a timeout or 2.
They've at least called one early in here.
Yeah.
Houston looking for his man. It almost picked off through the hands of Johnny Casey, and Cam Riley was almost there to pick it off.
That would have been a token right there. It went right through his hands, and
Casey was looking to run. He saw a little green grass in front of him.
Pop's ball is so hard and fast coming up from back there that I'm surprised that hadn't happened more often.
Yeah, he can throw it.
2nd down and 10. Houston looking to pass. He's got a man, and that one's just off the mark. He was looking for Abraham around the 10-yard line, and the pass incomplete. Threw it towards the sideline, a little wide.
Yeah, he had the man. He just ran a corner route, smash route, had the hitch and trying to throw the corner, and he had space. Just threw it a little flat and a little wide for his receiver.
All right, 3rd down and 10 now. Clock stopped with 1:18 to go. Big play here for the Tiger defense. Kind of on the verge of Kent's field goal range here. And now the whistle blows this play dead, and now Evangel wants to take a timeout. So Evangel's going to take a timeout with 1:17. We'll take one too. Neville 28, Evangel 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football. Stay with us.
Welcome to the Carpenter Health Network, where we can provide you with all your home health needs, promoting independent and healthy living at home with at-home help.
Where advanced illness management is our specialty. Let us help you recover from your injuries, illnesses, and surgeries with our dedicated team of healthcare professionals.
Where we strive to make every day a good day at St. Joseph Hospice.
When it comes to quality care, it's always a touchdown with the Carpenter Health Network. We
are the network.
Coach Collins and Coach Courtney Wallace out there talking to their defense here on this 3rd down play. Evangel trots back out as they face 3rd and 10 from the Neville 30-yard line. 1:17 to go in the half. Evangel trailing Neville 28-17. Here's the snap. Houston looking to throw. Rolls out to the right. He's flushed out of the pocket, and that's going to be tossed into the cheerleaders in front of the Tiger band. And it's going to be 4th down and 10. And a decision here, as it looks as though Evangel is going to keep their offense out on the field.
Yeah, probably just at the range of the field goal kicker there.
Yeah, they're kind of
and they're needing the points. You know, 1:09 left. You got Pop Houston who can obviously make a play.
They've got a timeout here as they moving everybody out. They bring back on Isaac and take off Drake. 4 on the play clock. 2, 1. They're going to have to call a timeout. And did they call a timeout? No, delay a game. It backs them up 5. Because there was no timeout. I saw the coach giving signals on the sideline had his hand like a 20-second timeout in basketball, but nobody called a timeout. So a delay a game is called, and that's going to push it back to the 35. And now 4th and 10 turns into 4th and 15. I don't see any change of players out. Offense going back out on the field, and we know Evangel's capable. They've hit a lot of big plays here to this point.
Yeah, you got to play coverage right here. Nobody gets behind you. And know where the sticks are if you're a defender, meaning the 1st down marker.
All right, 4th and 15, empty backfield now. 4 wide receivers to the near sideline for Houston. There's a flag comes in at the end, and Brody Watley almost had Houston. They try to get him. Jason Parker tries to get him. The throw comes in, and it's going to be incomplete. We'll see what the flag is. It's sitting at the 40-yard line. I don't know if we had procedure or maybe hopefully not an offsides. I
think it may be a hold on that far side tackle.
Okay.
Well, it was a quick one. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was a quick one. We'll see. It looks like they're going to check with Coach Collins. Yeah, false start against there. That's going to be declined, and the Tigers will take over on downs with a minute to go here in this first half. So a second chance for the Tigers after their defense was, again, it makes a good stop.
Yeah. Huge stop. It's 58 seconds to go, 28-17. The way this game started, we knew we were going to have to keep up with Evangel, and to get in at halftime with the lead, go make some adjustments, and hopefully come out in the second half and win it.
All right, yeah, they go into that. Tigers are going to get the ball in the second half. Yeah, you mentioned that. So
Neville takes a knee.
Neville takes a knee right there on first down. It's going to be second down and about 11. The Tigers are just going to run this clock out. So coming up at halftime on the Martinez Chiropractic halftime report, we'll have scores from around the area, some stats inputted by Jay Traylor, sponsored by NetTech, and a whole lot more. But more importantly, the Tigers going to halftime, leading Evangel 28-17. And I don't see, let's see if Jason has Coach Collins for a few words at halftime. Jason.
Coach, it started out Evangel in all kinds of crazy formations. It looked like a racehorse up and down the field.
Looked like a track meet to me. Finally, we got it settled down a little bit, and I think our defense we kind of figured out a few things there. The big thing is we got to do what we do offensively. We just got to keep moving the ball and control the clock.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
All right, thanks, Jason. And, well, Robert, just quick thoughts before we take this halftime break. I thought Tigers, they traded blows there early in the first quarter, but the Tiger defense raised their level of play there towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This went about it exactly how I thought it would. And fortunately, Neville is the 28, Evangel is the 17 going at half. I had it as a toss-up. Knew it was going to be a track meet. Second half, you got to hope that Neville's conditioning and Neville's depth is able to withstand the big playability that this Evangel offense has, and hopefully the longer the race gets, the further we can pull away. But I expect a very, very exciting second half here at Evangel.
Yep, we're here at Duron Field here on Evangel. Neville leads Evangel 28-17 in Week 1 action here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. We're glad everybody has joined us to this point. We're now going to take a 3-minute halftime break. When we come back, we'll have some scores from around the area as well as some stats for you for the first half right after this. Stay with us.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Boudreaux, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging, herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
In today's real estate market, you need an experienced team to navigate your buying and selling decisions. I'm Misty Hodge with Keller Williams Realty. Let my group use their combined 45 years. We know purchasing or selling a home can be a stressful experience, but not when you choose the Misty Hodge Group. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, give us a call. 318-348-5945 or go to mistyhodge.com. That's MISTIHAJJ.com. We support this community and go Tigers.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds. From local classrooms to high school athletics and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Imagine a world filled with love, laughter, and happiness. At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we believe in the power of kindness. Inspired by Tarver's joyful spirit, we spread smiles through random acts of kindness. Join us in making the world a brighter place. Visit TarverBraddockFoundation.org to learn more and make a difference today. The Tarver Braddock Foundation. Share a smile, spread the love, and thank you for your support.
We know you. You were the kid in the garage taking everything apart just to see how it worked. The teenager who stayed up late brainstorming and put it all in a business plan. You knew how to build a great team and then lead it. Origin helps entrepreneurs like you every day, from the corner of the garage to the corner office. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
All right, welcome back here in the Martinez Chiropractic Halftime Show here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. Halftime entertainment here at Evangel is ongoing as the Tigers lead the Eagles at halftime 28-17. They will be receiving the second half kickoff. I'm trying to get, there we go, the stats here from the first half. You got them? All right, let's maybe throw them up there on the deal. The halftime stats brought to you by our good friends at NetTech, a new charter technologies company. NetTech providing managed IT services and advanced everything. NetTech's, if you need high-end IT consulting, networking, anything you need, give NetTech a call, and they can take care of you. Okay, Robert, you look at the total yards, fairly even. You know, that big first first quarter for Evangel, 185 to 175 in total yards. Tigers have 110 on the ground as opposed to 54 from Evangel. Tigers 65 yards through the air as opposed to 131 for Evangel. No turnovers for either team. Both teams with 8 first downs. But the Tigers leading on the scoreboard 28-17.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched. Neville has just been able to stay on track a little better and go ahead 28-17 at halftime. So, again, that's pretty impressive for high school numbers in the first half. So expect a very exciting second half here coming tonight.
All right, we promised you scores from around the state and around the area. And Will Anders is back for, what do you call your halftime show? Your tailgate show was.
It was a bust.
It was a bust. It was not good.
It was terrible. I didn't take any notes this week. It was one of them. Okay, let's go ahead and look at those scores.
Let's look at those halftime scores. All right, we'll take it away.
Yeah, Ruston leading Acadiana 28-20 at the halftime. Destrehan leads Catholic of Baton Rouge 14-8. They're in the second quarter. West Monroe leads Huntington 20-0. They're in the second quarter of play over there. Oops. I messed something up. Hold on, Stewart.
Wait a second. All right, so let's field time.
Yeah.
This is what they call field time.
Technical difficulties.
During the halftime show.
I got it. I got it. Here we go. There we go.
Okay.
All right, Gina leads Mangum 20-0 at half. Calvary Baptist over Oak Grove 27-19. They're in the second quarter of play over here in Shreveport. North DeSoto leads Union Parish 27-7.
Actually, I want to give you an update. It's 27-27. That Calvary Baptist Oak Grove just tied that up. If you want to make that. Let's watch how fast we can make this up and make it right. Boom! There it is. 27-27. It's like magic. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, I ruined that. North DeSoto was up big on Union Parish 27-7. Back to Will Anders and his halftime scoreboard.
Game of the week over there in Northeast Louisiana. The Bastrop Rams resurging. They're leading the Wasserman Wildcats 16-8. They're in the second quarter of play. Captain Shreve over Ouachita 29-19 at halftime. And the Sterlington Panthers lead Tioga 14-7. They're at half in Sterlington. Thank you, Stewart.
All right, that brings us to the end of our score giving right there. So great job. I mean, we give Will a hard time, but the amount of work he does on these broadcasts, the graphics and everything else, and the directing.
Yeah, he does a great
job. He does a great job, and he works, well under pressure. Yeah. You'll never see it on his face.
No,
but it's every time that we've been on the air this year. It seems like we get better as the year goes on. But I mean, it doesn't matter how much we plan and how hard we try to do things early here on the Neville Tiger Network. It's always down to the wire.
Of course.
You know what, Palmer? Let me tell you something.
Palmer,
just because I misspelled scoreboard, it was coming.
He did. Go ahead and make that change.
First game of the year.
I didn't even notice it either.
It was on every one of them. God, dog.
He got A+ in graphic design, but C's
spelling.
all around in spelling. I mean, that was the way it went.
It's okay.
That's all right. That's hilarious.
The Scobo. That's the Scobo. That's what I'm calling it now. We forgot the R.
Scobo, yeah.
All right, that's enough of the Martinez Chiropractic halftime show as Justin's back in the studio in the Sunday 98.3 studio. So we're going to take a couple of minutes. Let's call it another 3-minute break, and when we come back, we will have the second half kickoff for you. Hear from Evangel. Neville 28, Evangel 17 at the half. Stay tuned for more Neville Tiger football.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys and Pro Bowler Cavante Turvey here to tell y'all there's no better choice than Christian Creed for your car wreck or big truck case. Take it from a local guy. Don't call the out-of-town attorney. Go local and call Christian Creed at 387-5800.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Will Shelby, class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Welcome to the Carpenter Health Network, where we can provide you with all your home health needs, promoting independent and healthy living at home with at-home help.
Where advanced illness management is our specialty. Let us help you recover from your injuries, illnesses, and surgeries with our dedicated team of healthcare professionals.
Where we strive to make every day a good day at St. Joseph Hospice.
When it comes to quality care, it's always a touchdown with the Carpenter Health Network. We
are the network.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
I love driving around Shreveport.
Nice look on the Tiger sidelines as they get warmed up for the second half. Tigers will be receiving the second half kickoff. They lead the Evangel Eagles by the score of 28-17, and it was an entertaining first half, Robert, as to say the least. And here we go for the second half. And what do you look out of this Tiger offense? What are the keys to maintaining this lead and finishing with the win?
Yeah, I think the main thing is what Coach Collins said going into the half was maintain ball control and manage the clock. We've got to have long extended drives with points and keep Pop Houston in this potent offense of Evangels off the field. You got to stay one step ahead of them, and hopefully our defense can get a stop or two early in this first half, our second half, and we can end this thing out with a victory.
Let's check in as the Tigers. It looks the clock is. They added a couple of more minutes to the halftime clock. Had a couple of dance teams out there doing their thing there at Evangel halftime. The Tigers kind of ready to get moving, and now we do have some extra time. I was wondering, our Marion State Bank sideline reporter Jason Ewing, what he was doing at halftime. Did you get a walking taco, Jason? He might not be.
He may be eating
one. He may be eating one right now.
Yeah.
He's not listening to us right there. We'll check.
Yeah.
But
and Stewart, I'm watching Pop Houston warm up, and there's not another quarterback down there warming up. I want to recognize Brody Copeland.
Yeah.
Lonnie Copeland is his dad. He went to
all know
Neville.
Lonnie.
Yeah, he went to Neville. He was a little bit older than me, and he's a Neville guy. He's from Monroe. They have Copeland Electrics there in Monroe, and Brody, number 13, suffered a broken arm, I believe, back in August. So he's been out. So I'm watching down here Pop Houston warming up. Usually there's another quarterback warming up with him. Brody has unfortunately been out with a broken arm. Hopefully he can recover and come back next year. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 more years to play.
All right, well, Evangel has made their way back to their sideline, and we are close to getting back underway here at Rodney Duron Field on the campus of Evangel Christian Academy. And if at the very least no one has thanked us on our way back up for getting them this brand new field here at Evangel.
That's right.
I mean, that mud bowl that we had 2 years ago, immediately they said, we can't fix it, we're getting turf. And they were playing. I think they played a playoff game on it later that season.
Whatever turf company did this, they need to have the Neville Tiger Network video of that game. And just if they're trying to sell turf, if they're trying to sell turf, go and show that to the school. This is why you need turf.
Yeah.
And that will be the sales pitch for sure.
Yeah. And then we kept thinking about that as it rained about 5.5 inches in Monroe all week, and. Was that?
Yeah, well, I was down here having to get a new pair of shoes. Y'all were up there just basking in the dryness.
Staying dry.
Yep. Jason, did you try the world-famous Evangel walking taco?
I have not. I didn't even know they were famous for that.
Well, I mean, they were. You got to pay attention to everything over here.
Yeah, the loudspeaker.
I got a hot water.
You got a hot water.
$4.
$4. All right. Well, Got to pay for this turf somehow over here. All right, so Kent's going to tee it up as we get ready to get underway here in the second half. Once again, the Tigers leading Evangel 28-17. They're going to send, that's Caleb Vaughn back deep alongside Roberson. That's Jamarian Roberson, number 4 for the Tigers. Once again, Evangel kind of breaks out of the tight little huddle.
Eagles will kick it away to start.
One of these days, they're not going to fake that onside kick. They're putting it on film for everybody.
Yeah.
But now they spread out. The left-footed Kent set to put a leg in one here. And he does. It's going to be Roberson from the 13. Going to run it, try to get up the middle, and he goes down at about the 24-yard line. Nice coverage there by the Evangel special teams unit. And the Tigers will take over 1st and 10, their first drive of the second half here from the 24-yard line.
Yeah, definitely got to get going right here. You're getting the ball. You know, Evangel chose to take the ball to start the game, knowing that they had to keep pace with this Neville team. Neville gets the ball to start the second half.
You lead by 11. If you can get it to 18, you get that cushion. Because Evangel can strike quick. We know that already.
That's correct. So eat up clock and end the drive with points.
Bring Vaughn in motion, and they hand it to Nichols. And once again, the interior of that line is getting a little banged up as a tackle for loss there on Nichols. And that interior, it looks like the Eagles are going with that 4-man front. And there's some big bodies there. We'll get a look at them here in a minute. But second down and 12 now for the Tigers. Play action. Robinson flush from the pocket. He's going to get it out, and it's complete. That's Dumas again out in front of the 40. That's going to move the chains for the Tigers. And a nice job by Robinson of evading pressure and keeping his eyes down the field, and Dumas coming to bail out his quarterback. And there's a handoff once again in the backfield. That's number 40. He's been back there a lot. Titus Burrell from that DN position. And another short gain on first down.
Yeah, great throw there by Parker on the pass. He was going to his left and got his shoulder square and made a great throw. We got to work out what's going on our offensive line right now. We're missing some blocks somewhere. It looks like we've got I don't know, is number 53 been in there the whole game? It looks like to me maybe
that's Ochoa.
Is that Ochoa?
Left
okay.
guard right there. And second down and 9. This one is handed off to Nichols. He's across the 50 out to the Evangel 45-yard line. Nice job that time by the left side of the offensive line as Nichols found a crease and made a nice gain.
Yeah, and great job by Thomas Campbell right there. He led up in there and blocked the linebacker. That's what sprung Nichols on the big run there on first down to get the first down.
Tigers going quick. They hand it again to Nichols. Not as much running room, but he plows forward for a couple on first down. First down brought to you, as they have been for many years, by our good friends at the Sonic on North 18th Street. We appreciate y'all. Second and 8 now for the Tigers. They slow it up a bit. Under 10 minutes, 9:46 to be exact here in the third quarter. The Tigers opening drive of the second half, and looked like a little delayed handoff, and I think there was a miscommunication, but good job by Parker Robinson of falling forward for at least a yard.
Yeah, you hear the term RPO, run pass option, and I believe what Parker did, he saw something and maybe wanted to throw that ball on the RPO, and it wasn't there, and he had already pulled it, so he had to tuck it and follow the back there for short yardage.
3rd and 6 now for the Tigers. Ball on the Evangel 41-yard line. Tigers looking to extend this drive. Quick throw, they get it out to Vaughn, and a nice open field tackle there number 16 for Evangel. That's Ethan Mandingo.
Yeah, and Thomas Campbell did a great job blocking on the perimeter. He made his block. Vaughn, I couldn't tell the angle, but Vaughn tried to bounce it out and basically just ran over the guy that Thomas blocked and was tackled.
Tigers going quick on 4th down, and now they look to the sideline. 4th down and 5 now for Neville.
Tigers look like they're going to go.
Once again, the Tigers try to extend this drive. They split Vaughn and Dumas out, and now a timeout is going to be taken by Neville as they just didn't look too cohesive there on that 4th down play. So a timeout on the field. We'll take one too. 8:27 to go in the third. Neville leading Evangel 28-17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season. Quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
All right, hey, welcome back to action. The Tigers thought about it, and they send the offense back out.
4th down.
Parker Robinson
4th and 5.
looking for the football. You've got Lockhart and Vaughn to the left side. That's Dumas to the right. There goes Robinson looking for the wheel. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it downfield, and it's caught. Nice job by Dumas coming back to the football. He sees his quarterback under duress, and the second time he's broken off his route to help his quarterback out.
And a heck of a job there by Parker. 4th down, knowing the situation, eluding the rush, and making a great throw. And Dumas coming up with another great catch to move the chains and keep this drive going for the Tigers.
1st and 10. Sonic drive in on North 18th, 1st down. From the Evangel 21-yard line. They're going to hand this to Nichols. He changes directions, makes a cut to 13. He's still on his feet at the 5, and he's out of bounds at the 4. Nice run there from Jalen Nichols, making a little something over that right side, and the Tigers have it 1st and goal inside the Evangel 5.
Yeah, Nichols has done a great job in space tonight, making guys miss and getting the extra yards after contact right there.
Tigers are liking to go quick after those big plays, but they decide to pull it out here. Look to the sideline. Robinson calls for the football. He's going to keep it himself, and Nichols kind of didn't have the football. It would have been nice to see him lead that a little bit as Robinson is wrestled out of bounds. I think, no gain here.
Yeah, Nichols came directly up to Robinson saying, my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
he was wrestled down hard around his neck. So 2nd and goal now. Hadn't changed there you go. It looks like the down marker guy was listening to me. They're going to hand this to Nichols. A cut inside at the 3, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice job by Nichols in that tight space, and the Tigers have tacked on 6 more.
Yeah, that is what you wanted to see coming out of half right there. Huge 4th down conversion.
Yep.
Evangel did a really good job of forcing a 4th and long. Parker was able to complete the ball there to keep the drive going, and we run more plays, eat up more clock, and put points on the board there with the touchdown.
That touchdown, as they have been all night, as the extra point is good, brought to you by our good friend Randall Garvin at Randall's Cap Mavry Seafood. Go by and catch that $10 plate lunch special Monday through Friday over there at Randall's on Ferran Street. Okay, 35-17 is your score, 7:18 to go in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys and Pro Bowler Cavante Turver here to tell y'all there's no better choice than Christian Creed for your car wreck or big truck case. Take it from a local guy. Don't call the out-of-town attorney. Go local and call Christian Creed at 387-5800.
There's Brooks Yerger He's been busy tonight, kicking extra points and kicking
has.
off. The Tigers have put up 35 to this point. Still 7:18 to go here in the third. They lead Evangel by 18. This time, Evangel will send Johnny Casey back deep. Line drive kick taken at the 10 by Casey. Tries to make a move at the 20, and he's swarmed by Tigers, and that's where this return will end. So pretty much as good as a touchback as Evangel's offense will try back out there and take over from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the kickoff coverage team there, breaking down, staying in their lanes, and they've done a really good job tonight for sure against, some weapons that are touching the football for Evangel. And every time this Evangel offense comes out on the field, you get that uneasy feeling in your stomach because you almost feel like enough is not enough with how fast they can turn the game around.
Here's a handoff. That's Isaac. He's got a little running room before he's thrown down, but he gets 11 on first down. Moves it out to the Evangel 31 and a first down and 10 for Evangel.
Yeah, good tackle there by Max Carter. He came up from the safety position. And
Max has done a great job since having to replace Juju with that little ankle right there, and he's really filled that hole well. You never know when you got to step up. There's Houston looking for the screen. He completes it, but a great job by Reed coming up to make that tackle on Isaac for a short gain of about, let's call it 3 yards on that gain. Second down and 7 upcoming for Evangel.
Yeah, number 7, Reed, for the Tigers has done a heck of a job on the tape that I've watched, and that was a great tackle right there.
They hand this football off. That's Isaac. Has a little room on the left side. He's across the sticks for a first down. And another first down for Evangel.
It's going to move the chain. Knocked down across the 40-yard
The left tackle on this side got away with a monster hold on that play.
Yeah.
96's shoulder pads.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
He had him by the neck and was ripping.
Yeah.
All right, first and 10 for Evangel from their own 42 now. Houston was looking for the quick out, pulls it down because it was Reed came in on the blitz and had his hands up. Brody Watley's going to make the tackle after a short gain. Almost about half a yard gain, and that's it. But we've reached the 6-minute mark, 5:52 to be exact. Hydration timeout here at Rodney Duron Field. We'll be back with more football. Evangel trails Neville 35-17. Stay with us.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Football at Evangel Academy.
Now we're back after the hydration timeout. Tiger defense out there facing Evangel's offense, who has a second down and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Houston rolls to his right. He's got it complete across the 50. That's number 5, Abraham. And he's finally wrestled down at the Neville 37-yard line.
Yeah, and we're playing soft coverage to try to defend the field, the speed and the explosiveness of these receivers. And we're leaving that as an easy pitch and catch there to move the chains.
This time a handoff on the right side. That's, I believe, that's Isaac. Out to the 30, maybe the 29
on the carry.
So a gain of 8 on first down. It's second down and 2 now for Evangel.
A gain of 8 yards is second and 2.
Houston calling his own number. evades a tackle. That was Graves. It didn't get him, and he's inside the 15 down to the 10. Should be first and goal, Evangel. A nice job there by Houston to get it down
They spot it right at Neville's 10-yard line.
at the 10-yard line. So first and goal it will be
That means
from the 10.
First and goal, Evangel.
Evangel moves a running back to the backfield. That's number 2, and a couple of missed tackles, and Nate Green's going to have a touchdown for Evangel, a 10-yard run, and that's going to cut into that Tiger lead.
Yeah, not a great effort there tackling by the Tigers on the last 3 or 4 plays. You know, it looked like they got a little winded. Evangel went fast. And
nice block there on the outside by one of the wide receivers on Graves.
Yeah, and it's a lot of speed out on that field. You know, the Evangel, there's no doubt. And again, we just talked about how quick they can score. Neville's got to stay one step ahead offensively.
Here's the extra point by Kent. Tigers have been close to getting one. They hadn't quite gotten one yet, but the extra point is good. 4:30 remaining here in the third. Neville 35, Evangel 24. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
Thank you. Highland Center.
Well, Robert, you know, you talk about being able to score quick, and the Eagles did right there. And they walked it down 80 yards on that drive and put it in the end zone to cut the Tiger lead to 11 here with 4:30 to go in the third. They're set to kick it off back to the Tigers. So both teams have traded touchdowns to open up the second half. We're back to where we were at halftime, an 11-point Tiger lead. There's Kent, left foot into it. It's going to be taken by Vaughn at about the 4. He's up to the middle of the field, and it looked like he had a little seam, but it was closed quickly by number 6. That's Damari Drake, Day Drake, as we've been calling him all night. You know, he's on special teams.
Yeah.
He's on defense. He's playing running back, and that's what you see here at Evangel with these small numbers. They've got their athletes everywhere, and that's what the Tigers have to take advantage of. But a nice play there on special teams by Drake. Tigers have it first and 10 on their own 24.
And Vaughn was real close to busting that out. He was going to maybe take it to the house. Good play there by number 6 for Evangel.
Here's Robinson. Going to turn and hand it. That's TJ Lemons there's a flag coming out as you saw his head pull back. I don't know if they're going to call a horse collar or a face mask. I think it looked more like a horse collar.
Yeah, his head turned. I don't know if they got his face mask. And
TJ's a little guy, but it's really good to see him getting some carries here. There's calling a face mask. That'll be 15 yards tacked on to the end of this run, and that'll definitely be a Sonic drive-in first down for the Tigers. There's the little Sonic car racing across the top of your screen.
Yeah, and if Neville can continue this ground game, 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter, 35-24, and in this drive with points, you'll have Evangel with one possession in the third quarter, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that'd be correct. Yeah. That'd be correct. Okay, first and 10 for the Tigers. The ball is placed on the Neville 43-yard line. Move Thomas Campbell here to the left side of the line. They're going to turn, pitch it. That's Lemons, and he runs into a big guy, number 19. Closes that hole quickly. That's TJ Grider. I think Lemons is going to lose a yard on that one. We make it second down and 11 for Neville.
Yeah, good play there by the linebacker. We just didn't get a hat on him, and number 22, I believe, who was in on that tackle. He's a good player. We saw him show up in the jamboree, and then you see him right there make the tackle.
Yeah, that's Boston, is 22, Sean Boston. Okay, second down and 11. Lemons remains in the backfield for Neville. They're going to turn. They're going to hand it to him. Follow his block, and once again ripped at the headgear. No flags on this one, but Lemons fights his way across the 50 down to the Evangel 41-yard line, and that will be a Sonic drive-in first down. Once again, a nice tough run from the senior.
It makes it easy on an offensive coordinator when you can line up and run the football like that.
Follow Thomas Campbell on that one. They hand it to him again. He gets tackled, brought down from behind. You see it that was Braden Blade and Davis Brown. Tyler Brown pushing some guys forward, and there's a guy down for Evangel around the 34-yard line. It looks like that may be a cramp there. So, and we have an injury timeout on the field. Let's check in with our Marion State Bank sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, and trading blows here like we did in the first quarter, in the third.
Back and forth, and you can tell the offensive line for Neville is kind of worn down this defensive front a little bit and kind of putting their will on them at the moment.
You look on that sideline, and I bet Evangel hasn't played more than maybe 26, 27 players total.
Yeah, at the most.
At the most. I mean, if they get to 30 still, that's between special teams and everything else. I mean, this has been a high-scoring game, 35-24. They've had to be out there a lot, running a lot of sprints.
I just talked to Juju for a little bit, and he's feeling a little bit better. He's able to put a little bit of weight on his ankles, so he's definitely done for the night, but it doesn't look too soon.
That's good. That's good. All right, well, that looks like that's number 22. Is that Boston? Yeah, we just talked about him, and hopefully he's going to be all right. Doesn't look too serious down there, so that's a talented young man there for Evangel. He gets helped off the field. The Tigers now back to play. The ball at the 41-yard line of Evangel. Second down and 5 now for Neville. Lemons remains in the backfield. They motion Campbell over to the right side. They're going to turn and pull him, and there's Lemons. He's got a little running room, and once again, Lemons is brought down by his head. But he gets a first down. He crosses the 35 to the 34-yard line. You can see here on the Creed and Creed replay. He got him by the shoulder pad, but Lemons is he might weigh 150 pounds.
Yeah, and he's not tall, but he's able to hide in there behind Thomas Campbell and this offensive line.
And a lot of his tackles, especially from behind, look maybe a little bit more serious than they actually are if a big paw gets on him, but not any less effective from TJ. All right, they turn. They're going to play action this time. They're looking for the deep ball, and it is too high for Lockhart. Is a little bit behind him. And Roberts up here dodging, looking like it might have been a little, if it was just not as behind him.
just got to throw it to where he's going to be, not where he is. And it was a pretty ball, just barely missed him. We had the guy beat. Just got to lead him into the end zone right there. And again, this is a sophomore, and it was a very pretty throw.
Second and 10. Handed off to Lemons again. He ducks under a tackle at the 30, falls forward to the 29-yard line of Evangel. That'll make it third down and 5 for the Tigers. And we would like to say hi to Dana Jefferson, our NAFA leader, who is recovering from hip surgery. So she's doing good. Saw her the other night. I'm glad she's watching here on the Neville Tiger Network. Hope to get her back on campus soon. And there's another handoff. That's Nichols, who's brought down from behind.
Yeah,
that's Jameer Wilson, number 14. He does get a couple, maybe one on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 3 for the Tigers.
They brought the backer off the backside right there, and I don't know if Parker's reading that or not, but you gotta know that the defensive end's crashing and he's coming. If you can read him and pull it, you're out the gate.
1:05 to go here in the third quarter. The Tigers once again line up to go for it on 4th down, and then the left side jumps. Second time we've seen movement on that left side.
We had timeout. We called timeout.
They had timeout before.
They jumped on the whistle.
Yeah, Mike called timeout.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, well, never mind. Never mind. So timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here because I do want to talk a little bit more about NAFA. We said hi to Dana, but NAFA is the Neville Alumni and Friends Association. If you're watching this, you don't know about it, you need to know about NAFA. They're always up there. They gave over, I believe, $70,000 worth of scholarships last year.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's an unbelievable organization. They do a lot of good things around the school. They have an arts program called Neville Arts that you can donate to improve the art programs, the choir, the band. You know, they're trying. I was speaking with Miss Beard, the new drama teacher and speech and debate teacher at Neville, and she's trying to get the theater program going. So we need to get her maybe some funds. But NAFA's the way to do it. Find out how you can ask me or go to Neville, and we will direct you where you need to go. Okay, 4th down and 3. They're going to hand it off. That's Nichols, and he's not going to make it. Tried the right side, and the Evangel defense gets a stop. Their first stop on 4th down, and they'll take over on downs at their own 28-yard line.
And while you're giving a shout-out to the Arts, I've been standing in front of the band tonight, and they have done an excellent job. I mean, it's hard to even when I'm down on this side of the field because the band is in here rocking.
Good job for the band. You know, you got a new band director this year. First play from Evangel's, a handoff to Isaac. He's going to slip forward for a couple. Brody Watley on the tackle for the Tigers. 2nd down and 8 now for Evangel as it's 37 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Houston with a quick throw. It is caught at the 35-yard line. That's Stevens. 3rd down and 3 now. We got under 20 seconds to go here in the third. Looks like Evangel's going to try and get another play here before the horn blows. 3rd down and 3. There's the snap. Houston looking to run, and he once again slips a tackle. He's broken into the open field, breaks another tackle. He's going across the 50 and gets another block. He's finally forced out of bounds by Cam Riley after a big gain to the 42-yard line.
We got a flag way back here.
And there's a flag sitting on the 31-yard line. It looks like the Neville sideline saying it's going to come back. However it ends, that's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Looked like there was a blindside block in there, too.
It wasn't really. That was a good block.
From my angle, it looked like it came back on him.
No, he was facing him. He just had a good angle on him. He didn't come back on him. But here we go. An illegal shift is going to bring this back for Evangel.
It looks like the far receiver over there may not have been lined up on the line of scrimmage. One of them may not have been lined up.
So that'll bring it back to the 30, or they say the 29-yard line. I think that's a lot for a legal shift here. Yeah, it was. The flag was dropped immediately. So, yeah, it should be about the 30 where this is. Yeah, 3rd down and 2. We're going to have an untimed down.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
At the end of the we're going to start the clock no, it's going to be an untimed down. Should be, because they haven't had their quarter break. Houston back to pass, looking on the far sideline. He's got a man, and they get that first down, and that's how the fourth quarter will end. Out to the Evangel 48 it goes, but we should have a quarter break. They're spotting the football now we do. Now we're at the end of the third quarter. Okay, your score, Neville 35, Evangel 34. We'll be back in 1 minute for the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Right start of the fourth quarter, Evangel trying to mount a drive here. They trail Neville 35-24. Houston back to pass. He's got a man short at the 50. He's going to be down at the 44-yard line of Neville. Gain of 9 there on first down. The Tiger defense trying to hold on here to that 11-point lead.
Yeah, Pop Houston has done a terrific job of taking the easy throws and getting completion, especially on first down.
Come up to look at man, a blitz coming, and Houston reads it, has the first down. He slides down at the 39-yard line. They're going to say he started at the 40, but that'll move the chains for Evangel. They've just not been I've been impressed with the young man, number one.
100%.
He moves well in the pocket, and he buys himself time and can run it when it collapses. All right, here's the first and 10 play. Evangel moving quick. They're trying to speed sweep as another. There's a hold. They finally got one. That Graves was getting held. Brody Watley was getting held.
Yeah.
And they called it on the edge. That's going to come back. And down inside there's a nice run there by Isaac, but it's coming back. It's going to be first down. You can see there's the arms outside of Brody, and then here's the receiver just tugging. As he went down, he still had his jersey. So that'll back it up right to the nose of the football is at the 50-yard line.
I tell you what, Stewart, you look at both sides. Everybody's got their hands on their hips. They're bending over. They are tired. Both sides of the football are tired. This has been a track meet. And you got to give A-plus effort for both offense and defense tonight for both teams.
First and 20 now. Here's Houston rolling to his right. He's getting pressure from the backside. He overthrows his intended receiver. That's Abraham on the far sideline. Second down and 20 now with 10:38 to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, and you won't see that clock tick, tick, tick. The incomplete pass stops the clock. This is going to be a battle to the end for sure. We've got to get this Neville offense back on the field and eat up some clock.
Clock stopped on the incompletion. Tigers down a man in the backfield. Juju Burns not returning. Brody Watley getting chased. Does he finally have one? He does. He finally got the jersey of Houston and tosses him down at the 36-yard line. They're going to say at the 38. See this here on the Cream Creek replay.
Yeah,
had a little block in the back possibly there at the end, but they're giving him a couple of yards that I don't think he should have got. Either way, the ball's back all the way to the 38-yard line. Third down. And 31. Third and 31, 32, I think. I'll go with Wills.
Huge
32.
play by Brody Watley, the TCU commit, coming up with a huge sack. And still third down. You've got to find it in you to keep playing these two downs. Yeah, don't let them get out, and they've got the speed to pick up big chunks.
Now
we got a flag down here.
Delay a game against Evangel, and that's going to back them up 5 more. So now 3rd and 32 is 3rd and 37.
That's good. This Neville defense needed a little break to catch their air.
The Neville fans that made the trip over here to Evangel are pumping up their defense. Play clock is at 14. Still not set there at Evangel. And I think you get a play, sometimes a big lost play like that. Sometimes a breath is taken by that offense too. We're looking for the throwback as there's a flag. It's going to be a hold. Can they get Houston out of bounds? They will at around the 38-yard line. And I think with 4th and so long, we might decline this penalty.
Yeah, I think so.
And force them to punt it away, because out comes the punt team. The Tigers will decline that penalty.
Well, and so what creates holding calls is you getting beat on the offense.
Yes.
And so give credit to the Neville defense of winning their one-on-ones. We survived that drive so far. We've got to catch the punt right here and get this ball back in the Tigers offense, and they've got to take over this game. Yeah, it's 9 minutes left, 35-24.
This is when Coach Hunt needs to get into those offensive linemen and say, this is a time when you can take this thing over. As that punt is going to be picked up by Lemons at the 25. Makes a move at the 30. He's got sideline room down the far sideline, a block at the 40, and he's out of bounds at the Evangel 34-yard line. A flag is dropped at the Evangel 39. And it looks like Bryson Robinson's down at around the 32, and that's another defensive back that watch him trying to get up. Let's see what this call is going to be. It's probably an illegal block downfield. No, what are they saying? The official said it was
just focusing in on
an illegal shift again against Evangel.
Okay.
So the time is called on the field because of the injury. And
injured player.
And we want to see Bryson be okay. He has played well here tonight, and he gets up. And it's a good sign as he's walking off and trotting off on his own power.
I don't know if it was a cramp or if he may have tweaked his knee a little bit.
He could have just gotten kind of crossed up with somebody. Yeah. So that's a good sign to see number 8 trotting off the field under his own power. Tigers with good field position after that T.J. Lemons punt return. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Evangel 39-yard line. They lead 35-24 with 8:50 to go here in this one. They hand it to Nichols. He makes a cut at the line of scrimmage. He's going to run into a few Eagles and still on his feet, still getting pushed. He's got a first down, and that's what you talk about with that offensive line. Yep. Nichols was stopped at around the 30, or actually the 35-yard line, and that offensive line got in there behind him. They moved the pile a little bit.
Looks like they're going quick here.
They go quick. They hand it again to Nichols. He makes a cut and then goes down. It looks like the turf monster tried to get him in the backfield. He's going to fall forward for, let's call it about a yard and a half. A second down and a long 8 now for the Tigers.
You know, we're getting into the fourth quarter, and this has been a track meet. These guys are tired. This is the first game of the year, and Nichols had a big run. He got the ball there, and it looked like he just didn't have quite enough air in him to get going.
It's like they bring in, it's that Southern in at that right tackle for the Tigers. And now a timeout is taken. That clock was close to 0, the play clock close to 0. So a timeout on the field. We'll take 1-2, a 30-second timeout here with 7:47 remaining in this football game. Neville leads Evangel 35-24.
We know you. You were the kid in the garage taking everything apart just to see how it worked. The teenager who stayed up late brainstorming and put it all in a business plan. You knew how to build a great team and then lead it. Origin helps entrepreneurs like you every day, from the corner of the garage to the corner office. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
All right, Tigers coming off after that timeout. I think the Tigers have one remaining here in this one. face a 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 for Neville.
Just outside of the J. Papa's end zone.
It was just
no more timeouts for the Tigers.
Where?
Sorry, Jason. Here's this play. This time, Parker Robinson takes it out of the belly of Nichols. He's around the left side, and he's knocked out of bounds inside the J. Papa's red zone. Down to the 11 he goes, and it'll be 1st down Tigers, and that's a 1st down brought to you by Sonic on North 18th Street. Are they going to say inside the 10 at the 9? So 1st and goal for the Tigers at the 10. Okay, at the 10 from this angle.
And I love the play call right there. Quarterback run. We finally executed it and then created a big play, big 1st down to move the chains for this Tiger offense.
They hand it to Nichols. He's got a little running room. He's still on his feet, trying to go, and he finally goes down. They're pushing him forward, but the whistle is blown. He's inside the 5, down to the 3. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Tigers.
Yeah, look, that eats up clock. You know, with 2nd down, we got 2nd and, would you say 3? Yeah, they just moved the sticks. Eat up the clock.
2nd and goal.
There's Nichols, and he stood up at the goal line, but they say he crossed the plane. Touchdown, Tigers. Jalen Nichols from 3 yards out.
Yeah, great drive there by the Tigers. Offensive line needs to be fired up when they come off the sideline right here. They're probably too tired to celebrate, but they need to be proud. They took over that drive and finished that drive with points on the board. 7:09 left, 41-24, pending the PAT right here for the Tigers.
Yeah, right. Martinez was just a helmet issue.
Okay, got it. Good. All right, here's the snap from Henry High. Brock Jordan to hold. Yerger ready to try to make this 42-24 here with 7:09 remaining. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it's good. 42-24. Neville in front of Evangel. 7:09 to go here in the 4th. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Neville Tiger football.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
As we return in what's been an entertaining game here at Rodney Duron Field, Neville leads Evangel 42-24. 7:09 to go here in this football game. This time, Yerger will tee it up on the far hash. Is that Isaac back deep? It is. Standing around about his 7 or 8 yard line. Big touchdown there for the Tigers to go back up 18. Making it a 3-score ball game. That's a nice kick taken at the 4 by Isaac. He's out across the 15, across the 20, and tripped up at the 25. And that's where Evangel will take over. 1st and 10, trailing by 18.
For the Eagles.
Should have followed 22. Doesn't matter.
So the clock is, when we go on the road, we have a camera trying to get the clock, and where the clock is here at Evangel is kind of in a weird spot that we can't get from the press box. We've got to rely on one outside the press box that we can't man. So for that purpose, here we go. There's Houston. He avoids the initial rush. He's going to take it himself. He's forced out of bounds at the 30. 6:55 to go. Clock stopped. 2nd down and 7 upcoming for Evangel.
Yeah, Pop did a great job of avoiding the rush right there. Neville put pressure on him. He stepped up, got out of the pocket, and got 5 yards there on 1st down. Still considered a win for this Neville defense, in my opinion.
This one almost, his knee might have been down as he completes a pass across the middle, as does Houston. That's number 8, Stevens
Braden Stevens on this.
on the catch. That'll be a first down for Evangel. The ball at the 40-yard line.
To get the change to be moved, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard
So
line.
1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Houston looking to downfield. The throw is high, and it was well defended by.
Yeah,
Was that 6 over there?
Yeah.
Richard White.
It was on the far side. It looked like there may have been a little contact before the ball got there. Evangel's sideline was wanting the call here. I don't know if you can see it. Neville defender was on him, you know.
The throw was high.
Throws a little errant.
But Neville may have gotten away with one there. 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles. Clock stop. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this one.
Day wants me to bring him some doves.
Some what?
Doves.
Some doves. All right, Houston with the quick throw, and well played by that Tiger defense. Didn't get the number on who that was on that
24,
far side. That
24,
was
Max Carter. Yeah, great play.
I said your son just cornered me and wants doves in the morning.
Oh, he does?
He does.
No.
Opening day
dove
season tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow morning. It's a good one. It's going to cool. It's going to be a little cooler than it has been in the past. Go out and shoot a few birds. All right. Not much of a gain there on 2nd and 10. It's 3rd down and 9, and now the clock is stopped. Timeout taken at the 6-minute mark. It's the last hydration timeout, so we'll take one. Neville leads Evangel 42-24. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Hopefully take you to the finish line right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys and Pro Bowler Cavante Turver here to tell y'all there's no better choice than Christian Creed for your car wreck or big truck case. Take it from a local guy. Don't call the out-of-town attorney. Go local and call Christian Creed at 387-5800.
Hydration timeout's over. This is a nice night. It's probably 73, 72 degrees.
Awesome.
I mean, it's
finally
been,
here.
It's been great.
Yeah.
And 3rd down and 9. Here's Houston. Looking to throw, running out of time. He gets out of a tackle. The ball's out, and the Tigers finally fall on it.
We got it.
Looks like one of them tried to pick it up and run with it, but who ended up getting it? I think it was Max Carter.
It was Max.
Got on the football, and his dad, Cade, I know, was yelling, hit somebody, as they all ran in there. He finally, that ball was forced out by, it looks like Vincent got his helmet in there, and then Max falls on it, and the Tigers take over with 5:49 to go in this football game.
Yeah, great job by Pop. Again, he escapes the rush. Only thing, he was running with the ball out. He's got to secure the football. Neville defense did a great job of knocking it out and recovering it there.
Here's a Neville offense. They go to work. That's Jamarian Roberson with a nice run as he shakes his way out of bounds but he gets a first down for the Tigers. The chains will move, and it'll be 1st and 10. The clock stops here with 5:41.
Yeah, good to see this tonight. This Neville offense has rotated, I believe, 3 running backs.
This is the 3rd running back we've seen here. Roberson, a junior for the Tigers. Another small in stature, but Roberson running hard, and he gains about 5 out to the 40-yard line of Evangel here. The clock will continue to run. That's what Robert wants it to do.
Yeah, you got right here.
This game is moving on. We're at 9:23, and we still got over 5 minutes to go on that scoreboard.
The best defense right now is Neville's offense in churning this clock.
Robinson on 2nd and 5. Yeah, this is when you got to get that play clock down. You got time. You've got an 18-point lead, and then,
running backs have to stay in bounds.
Yeah, give up the extra yard. There's Roberson again, and he gets close to first down. It looks like they're going to spot him at the 35 of Evangel. That will be a sonic drive-in on North 18th Street, first down. Chains will move.
That was Jamarian Robertson on that carry. First down.
First and 10 Tigers. Clock running now. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. I don't think the Tigers are going to take a snap without over 5 seconds to go on the play clock. They shouldn't.
This is your 4-minute offense, your situational stuff you practice.
Another handoff, and that one's blown up.
Yeah, you still got to block the linebackers.
The linebackers rushed again, and that's 6. We've called Day Drake's name a lot tonight, both sides of the football and on special teams.
Yeah, he's a good player, and he showed up a lot tonight. Second and long right here. Obviously, Evangel's got their ears pinned back, playing the run.
They know they're going to run the football.
That's right.
Roberson gives way to T.J. Lemons as the clock continues to run under 4 minutes now, 3:45.
And I believe Evangel has called 2 timeouts in this second half already. 1 timeout, they've called 1. None? We've called all 3 of ours.
We've got all 3, and Evangel doesn't have any. And that's time Robinson kept it himself. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. I think that was number 30, Ashton Dawson, that got him, and it's going to be third down. Clock continues to run. The Tigers with a 3-score lead. They're probably going to keep it on the ground here.
Yeah.
And just let the clock be your friend. So now Evangel takes a timeout. They're forcing Evangel to take these timeouts. So 3:10 remaining in this one. Evangel's taking a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. Neville leads Evangel 42-34.
Welcome to the Carpenter Health Network, where we can provide you with all your home health needs, promoting independent and healthy living at home with Stat Home Health.
Where advanced illness management is our specialty. Let us help you recover from your injuries, illnesses, and surgeries with our dedicated team of healthcare professionals.
Where we strive to make every day a good day at St. Joseph Hospice.
When it comes to quality care, it's always a touchdown with the Carpenter Health Network. We
are the network.
Third and 16 for the Tigers as they try to wind down this clock. Late in the fourth here at Evangel. They're going to turn, hand it to Lemons. He's brought down, loses 1 there. And looks like, are they going to call another timeout? I don't think they will. It's 4th down and long, 4th and about 18 here for the Tigers. And now Coach Duron's going to take a timeout. So we'll keep that here. So as we get into, so they punt this away. I'll tell you what. No, we're coming back out of this timeout. They're ready to go. So it's been a great game.
Evangel Football is proud to partner with Foresight Tractor, located on Westport Avenue. That's where we shop for all of our football field equipment.
Tigers have played well, and Evangel played well. They came out hot right there. I think it's just, we talked about it in the pregame. The depth has been the big factor here, and you can tell that Coach Duron is getting things back going as that punt is away and is going to be downed inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. Another great job by that punt coverage team. That's Reese Reichart following on that one. and Evangel trails by 18 with 2:41 remaining in this football game. But it's the Tigers that kind of just wore them down.
And that's right. The longer this game went, the more Neville inserted their will on Evangel. And Evangel is a dang good football team.
Yes.
Don't take anything away from them. They have a lot of talent out here. They just don't have much depth. But they're going to give a lot of people problems this year.
There's Houston from his end zone. He turns, hands the football off, and the running back slips down. That's Isaac, Josh Isaac again, who is the speedster back there. And he gets it out to the 6-yard line. Be 2nd down and 7 now for Evangel. Clock running at 2:18 to go. Houston back to pass. Looking deep. He launches one deep, and that's going to be interference, and there's the flag. As the defensive back was closing and then couldn't get his head turned around in time, runs into the intended receiver. That was Casey, and that'll give the Eagles a first down. Tackle on 15 from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the ball was underthrown a little bit. Receivers trying to come back. As a DB, you have to turn yourself into a wide receiver. It's okay to go make the interception. We didn't get our head turned around, didn't find the ball, and ran into the wide receiver, creating the pass interference there to move the chains for Evangel.
2:04 to go. Clock stopped here in the fourth quarter for Evangel. Houston once again drops back to pass. Parker couldn't get him, and he's finally brought down from behind. That's number 49. They say he's inbound. Are they saying he's out of bounds? That's Clarence Betts. And that clock should be running.
Should be running, yeah.
But they're saying right at the marker they're going to stop it for the move, the moving of the chains. And now it's back running. 1:50 to go in this one. 1st and 10 Evangel from their own 30. Houston once again looking to pass. Looking deep. He's finally going to dump it off. There's a flag tossed in the backfield. Looking for Isaac. Vincent had him covered up pretty good. But a hold once again on the Evangel offensive line. And you talked about that. You're getting beat, you're getting tired.
Yeah.
You start grabbing a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's definitely the case. Those big guys up front for Evangel have been out there a lot.
And that's been the difference in this game, penalties and turnovers. Neville has been able to create a turnover, and we haven't had any turnovers. And we have been able to create more penalties for Evangel, especially for Evangel's offense, and put them in 1st and long, 2nd and long, 3rd and long, makes it tough downs to convert first downs on.
Minute 36 to go. Houston back to pass, and he is in the end zone, running around. He's trying to get out of the end zone, and he will, and now finally brought down from behind. And you talk about running, that's Graves that finally got him, but I think that's Jason Parker that chased him all around the field. He was the original. He almost had the sack, and how Houston got away from that, I don't know. And then Parker gets up. Nice hustle play from 96. He never quit on the play and actually helped Graves finish that one with a guy on his back. So 2nd down and a lot. I mean, that's about 35, and we're under a minute to go here. They're going to throw the quick out, and upended is the receiver from Evangel by Robert Graves, and we're under 40 seconds. I mean, there's maybe a half a second difference in this clock.
Yeah, one more snap,
and this one's definitely going to be final. Last play is a toss out in the right flat from Houston, and that's going to do it. The Tigers win week 1 by a score of 42-21. to 24. An impressive victory over a talented team, and the Tiger offense is the defense. We knew that Evangel was going to put up some points, but I was more impressed by that consistency of that Tiger offense against Evangel here tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Neville played a very clean game, and you got to credit the coaching staff. Congratulations to Coach Collins. This is his first win as the Neville head football coach, and congratulate these kids. What they've had to overcome this year, coming out of
last year, over the summer,
and new coaches for this football team. Great job, and a great job by Parker leading this offense as a sophomore. Two great sophomore quarterbacks that we saw tonight in the state of Louisiana, and they got bright futures for sure.
All right, in just a second, we'll get you to the NetTech post-game stats. We're in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game show, and I don't know if Coach Collins has got down. He's down there with our Marion State sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. Jason, take it away.
Mike, what?
The stadium after the game. Please help.
All right, let's try that again, Jason.
No, I'm very proud of our kids. I mean, we just fought all night long. Had some adversity at times defensively. Came through that. Our offense just continued to pour the coals on and did a great job, of maintaining, running the clock, scoring when we needed to score, and just kept pressure on them. And anytime you do that, that helps your defense a ton.
2 weeks from tonight, the Bird Jackets
Clock and run the ball. Huge.
Well, we put a big emphasis on that, and that's something we're going to be able to try to get done. And I think we got some other things that we can get going here, and really proud of those guys because they worked their tail off to get in that position and get us in that position as well. And to see them really knock guys off the ball is really what we're looking for.
College.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Collins for his first win as Neville's head coach. Let's break this down. Let's get into the stats from tonight. As I get it through here, Neville leads the first down battle, 18-16. Tigers had 335 yards of offense to Evangel's 340. 102 of those 335 came through the air for the Tigers. 7 of 10 passing was Parker Robinson for 102. On the flip side, Houston was 16 of 29 for 227. Tigers amassed 233 yards on the ground on 42 attempts, as opposed to 141 on 25 attempts for Evangel. You talked about penalties. The Tigers only penalized 3 times for 25 yards. Evangel had 12 for 94 in this one. So it was, look at the box score. Parker Robinson, we said 7 of 10 for 102. Caleb Vaughn, actually it was Jalen Nichols, 21 carries for 152 yards. For the Tiger senior. Also, TJ Lemons had more than that, but 8 carries for 33 is what it says here. But another great game for the Tigers to start this season. They win it 42-24. Before we get to some scores, we want to remind you where we're going to be next week. Tigers on the road again. At Southside at Como High School. The Southside's stands have not been built on their field at their deal, but we'll be at Como High School. We hope you make the trip down with us. We'll quickly run through a few local scores of interest before we sign off.
Yeah, Ruston leading Acadiana 35-27. That's in the fourth quarter. Calvary over Oak Grove 48-34. Bastrop over Wasman 16-8. And a good one over there at Captain Shreve, 29-27, Captain Shreve. And congratulations to Coach Wise.
Yeah, Coach Wise getting his win number 2 over there at Riverfield.
Yeah, so beat the Clinton Christian whatever's 46-6.
All right, well, good job, Coach Wise. All right, Robert, let's wrap this thing up. Final thoughts from tonight.
Yeah, track meet. Great game to watch if you're a high school football fan. And glad that the Neville Tigers came out victorious. They just outlasted this very, very good and talented Evangel football team. So look for great things out of both of these teams going forward for the rest of the season. And great win for Coach Mike Collins and the rest of this coaching staff. And see you next week at Southside.
All right, week 2, we're on the road again, down to Lafayette to face the Southside Sharks. So stick with us and stay tuned for that. We'll have Coach Mike Collins' Tiger Talk show Wednesday night at 6:30 live from Melvin's Restaurant. You need to come out. It's always a good time. Come out and join us for that on Wednesday nights. So for everybody that makes this broadcast possible, for Jason Ewing on the sidelines, Robert Lane, Will Anders here on the computer, we've got Tiago, who was with us from Brazil doing his first football broadcast, Garrett Davis, Cass Fontana, Jay Traylor on stats, and also Jesse Beard as our sideline camera. It takes a lot of people to make these broadcasts possible, and we thank each and every one of you. For all of them, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Shreveport, Louisiana. Tigers win 42-24. We'll be back on the air Wednesday night.